Tom Grossi's in the building.
I do hate the Vikings. Yeah.
The Detroit Lions got Brian Branch. The Packers could have had Brian Branch.
Mahomes just fires it and intercepted! P for the D! Going deep for it, going for it all. Caught! And nobody's there! Run! What happened, Bears? What happened? Who would have thought?
I know. Look at us.
Quick throw.
Oh!
No! Yes! No!
Let's make some noise.
He's gotta go finish the story.
Oh my God.
Wait, he caught that? This game is on drugs.
Sorry, wow, that was just must have inhaled too much.
Why right again? Why would you do this, scriptwriter? Half a freaking frackin' million people. We raised a frickin' frackin' $1 million for charity.
The NFL Fan of the Year is Green Bay Packers fan Tom Grossi.
That's me.
It's frickin' frackin' time.
Grossi Posse Packers! Nation, welcome to another episode of Podcast where you don't, I do Packers fan, but it sure does help. I'm your host, Tom. We survived. Grossi, how we doing, folks? How are we doing? Jonathan, to our favorite saga in DBZ? Ooh, I might have to go sell. Freeze is fantastic, too, but I might go sell. If our Tom scared, my Jags play the Vikings, Lions, and Texans next 3 weeks, and maybe without Lawrence. Yeah, it's not good. It's the Jacksonville, it's... I don't want to say season's over, but... Yeah, Finn, pretty much. Pretty frickin' frackin' much. How far can the Pack go if we have a pass rush? I mean, it's not just that. You know, our secondary does need to play a little bit better, but again, I think getting Evan Williams back and Jair Alexander back is definitely going to help a lot. So, you know, I still think that they're at least a playoff team. So we'll kind of see how things go throughout the season, but we got time. Steph, between the end of last night and work today, I need a break. I hear you. I give it to my favorite cereal lemur. Now we're a cereal lemur. Kevin, thank you for the 10 memberships. I appreciate the hell out of you. Thank you. And thank you, brand new members. Join the Discord. It's a grand old time. Damien, at some point, I'll turn into SmackDown. I still haven't seen Crown Jewel. That's just what's been going on. It's just been too chaotic, so I have not had a chance to. Which two cereals am I? I know, I don't even eat cereal anymore, so... Back in the day, it was good old Cinnamon Toast Crunch. It was the taste that I could see. Andrew, the East Saga from back in 2020. That's where Wildflower came from. I have seen Breaking Bad. I actually own them all on Blu-ray. In the barrel they came in back in the day. Don't watch it. It wasn't the greatest PLE. Okay. How was the Cody Gunther match? That's what I wanted. That's what I was interested in. I got spoiled on here a little bit a few days ago, but it's all right. The ejection... I mean, again, it's coming from New York. I think it was a little excessive, but I think the refs, considering they threw a 15-yard penalty on Keyshawn Nixon just for, like, jabbing on the sideline, that's kind of what the refs wanted to establish. Hey, you to my bad. Autocorrect. Sexual. Jonathan, how'd you feel about Lawrence or Fields to the Browns? Oh, Lawrence ain't going there. Yeah, no, Lawrence ain't going there. Fields? All right. Bailey with a tour saying, I will not acknowledge you, the fake tribal chief. Listen, it's just all respect for the OTC. That's it. Chris, what do you think is going to win it all? I think right now the Chiefs are still obviously up there. The Lions are up there. I know people are calling me a homer this week, but it's all right. I still think a healthy Packers team can get hot. We'll see what the 49ers look after CMC. Ravens I like. I just worry about their defense. So that's it. Just at this rate, I'm not sure Rodgers will even get to his Viking arc. Yeah, bro. Oh, trust me. I know. They gotta win. All right, Cody Gunther was great. All right. Goku with a $5. It's Friday. You know what that means, baby. That's it. Rose to 2 on behalf of Lemurs everywhere. We thank you. Of course. course. Of course. Broncos upset the Chiefs. Maybe. McNacho, it happened this morning. Happened this morning on GPS, so that was it. Sports, I understand why they did. I understand. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Temp. I mean, he's there. I mean, he got the talent, so we'll see. We'll see. Den, Tom, been a week. Wife has COVID. Oh, but I was negative. All right, then Tuesday, my wife got a job working at Disney again, so things are on the up. Thanks for all you do. Hey, let's go, Den. I hope your wife is able to drop kick COVID in the fotch. Hope she's feeling better soon, and congratulations. That's dope. That is dope. You had a dream that Denver beat Kansas City. All right, we out here. Maybe it's a divisional game. You never know. The Raiders played them pretty tough, and they suck. So, sorry, Guillermo, and sorry, Raiders fans, but, you know. Bills-Chiefs game I'm excited for. I'm definitely excited for. Ranked all teams by their record. Top 3 are Lions, Bills, Commanders. Yeah, Lions doesn't surprise me. Bills have been playing pretty good. Commanders, playing good football. Jake, you excited to move to Wisconsin? What are you most excited about living there? Yeah, I mean, it's not going to happen until next year, unfortunately, until after the season's over. It'll probably be right after the draft, I'm imagining. But, yeah, I'm excited to be close to Milwaukee. I do love that city. Travis and Fire. Also, quick donation to Suffering Broncos Fund. Sorry, Brenda. It's fair. It's fair. Michael to Fire. Keon's out for Bills Colts, and Amari's questionable. Let James cook. Yeah, I think you're just going to have to run the ball a bunch. I think you can do it. So, Axel, what's going on? How we doing? How are we doing? Yeah, no, it'll be cool. I just can't really think about that at the moment. So, lots going on. I was mentioning this yesterday when I went to go pay my mortgage, and then it wasn't there, and they transferred it to another bank. Can the Dolphins win it all? Not this year. Not this year. Nay. Ooh, root canalgy. Ooh, no. Thanksgiving games you stream? Probably the Bears, Lions, and then the obviously the night game, which is the Packers, Dolphins. So, I'll be doing that. I'll be doing that one. It will be pretty dope. All the hats, yeah, these are all Packers hats that I've had over the years. I have, like, some of my earliest ones that I've had since I was, like, 8 years old. That one's super old. That one's super old. The one with the G next to the yellow brim, that one's super old. So, yeah. Justin, if I, the hell am I looking at? When does this happen in the movie? You're looking at now, sir. When will then be now? Soon. That's it. And yeah, watch the Dolphins go undefeated in December because, I mean, at this point, maybe late at some point. At some point we'll get there. We're twerking on that lighthouse. Always twerking on that lighthouse. Always. Come on now. Script writer. No, don't worry. Monday we'll see what happens this week. It's gonna be pretty interesting. Also, we got 3 packages. One I'm not going to open on air. Okay, this one. So this is actually a gift for somebody that I'm signing. So this one's going to go here. So that one I just got to remember to sign and send it out. This one is from the shipping department. All right, let's see what we got. It's already open. Okay. Someone already going through the mail. Prepare ship for ludicrous speed. Can't watch and participate as much. Hold on. As a fellow history nerd, I thought you might appreciate this, considering all you do for his... Hey, I appreciate you. Hell yeah. All right, what do we got? What we got out here? Appropriate mail time. Here's the mail. It never fails. Makes me want to grab my tail. When it comes, I want a whale. Mail. There you go. It says for St. Jude. Hey, there you go. There you go. Yeah, hold on. It's literally the book of St. Jude. That's right. Pastor! Also got a phone call from St. Jude, which we thought it was a third-party person, and they hung up on me, but it's fine. That's fine. It's all right. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you. Thank you, and thank you. Appreciate you. How long have I been a Packers fan? Since I was 6, so 28 years. 28 years? Today, I just want to talk to him. Just want to have a conversation. That's it. Got it. Nailed it. Crushed it. Nailed it. Thank you. Pastor! Time sync. Yeah, hold on. All right, this one's from Rachel. No, this one we got to be careful with because this one came in later than anticipated last week. And so there are things in here. Rachel warned me. She was like, all right, may I have to check and see if they're still good because it's been sitting for a little while. It's been a while. Rachel. Woo! I know something that ain't going bad. Oh, Rachel, you're phenomenal. Oh, yes! Olive oil. Thank you for sending this wonderful olive oil. I will definitely enjoy consuming this olive oil. Rachel, don't forget to read the note I DM'd you. I got you, fam. I got you. Wait, did you actually send it to me, Rachel? Hold on, I feel like I didn't. Hold on. Please hold. Yeah, olive oil. We got the olive oil. Yes. Oh, here it is. Okay, I was wondering. Oh, roasted pumpkin seeds. What spices should I use? Use some cayenne. All right, here's the peppers. The peppers... You may cut off that part, but that one's fine. That's fine. And we got cookies! Oh, ooh, these look fancy, Rachel. These look fancy cookies. Jay, you think the Cowboys up to the Eagles on Sunday? No, I don't. I'm just being, I don't think so. Could it happen? Sure, again, divisional game, but no Dak. I do not think so. Thank you very much, Rachel. And Rachel also wanted me to read a note as follows. Hold on. Okay, ready. Hi, Tom. All caps, of course. Included in this package are some homemade pumpkin chocolate chip cookies. What? Oh, well, hold on right there. NBA tried to watch during the playoffs. Go Bucks. Well, Bucks freaking finally winning the game. Hold on one second, Rachel. I'll finish reading that in a moment. Pumpkin chocolate chip. Hold on. Now we gotta try these son of guns out right now. Okay? Oh, okay. Hold on. Gotta open this now. Please hold. Cut that. Okay. Goes to fire. Bucks starting right now. Madison Square Garden against the New York Knicks. Fear the deer. That's right. I know I should have gone. Ooh, these are nice and soft, too. All right, let's try it. Right, Joe? Some actual roasted pumpkins. That's nice. It's subtle. That's nice. I like that a lot. Listen, Boxer, don't get you. Thank you very much. Okay. Back to the note now. That's delicious. Okay. Included in this package are some homemade pumpkin chocolate chip cookies. Just tried. Very good. I only put a few of them in there because I wasn't sure if you would like them or not, but I'm sure you'll find them tasty regardless. They were very tasty. I do want to take this moment to give a huge shout out to Adam, yes, that Adam, for his kindness and generosity. A few weeks ago, he mailed me a new KitchenAid standing mixer for me to use for my baking. Know that I've always wanted one despite not being able to afford it. Our family's been going through a lot these past couple years, and this act of chaotic good, such as this, is what makes this community shine in dark times. So I just want to take a moment to say thank you, Adam, and I'll be sending you cookies soon. P.S. No, I didn't send any beer in the mail. What are you talking about? From Rachel. Adam! Rachel! Chaotic good, baby. Chaotic good. Now, Adam, that is a very kind thing of you to do. I will say, if you are doing it for karma so that the Vikings can win things, that's not how it works. I tried. It's not how it works. We raised $1 million for charity and the Packers still didn't win a Super Bowl. I'm just saying, but appreciate you, Adam. Appreciate you, Rachel. Let's go. Chaotic good, baby. Justin went with $5. When will then be now? Soon. Also, Rachel, what happened? This was dented? Oh, man. I'm going to have to drink this one quickly just in case. I have seen Ted Lasso. Yeah, it was good. First season was excellent. I feel like the other two seasons were good, but never really lived up to the first one. If that makes sense. You know? Carmel hit late. It's true. We'll see. Well, we'll see. Oh, I want to go to a Badgers game. Yeah, that's definitely on the list. I've never been to Madison before, so trust me. It is on there. Who do you think is the worst record team? I think the Dolphins are better than their record. Yeah, they got 2 wins. They're in there, but I looked up there because I looked up every 2-win team, and yeah, they were not as bad. I mean, they're not good. Their defense, 17th in points per game allowed, 10th in rushing yards allowed, 4th in passing yards allowed, so that's solid. Their offense is where they've been struggling, and obviously Tua coming back is going to help. They're 31st in points per game, 15th in rushing, and 28th in passing. So they're not good, don't get me wrong, but they're better than, I think, 2 wins. So, yeah, it's better than the 2 wins. So, I got you, Kaylee. Hell yeah. I want to go to Madison. I hear amazing things. So, thank you very much, Rachel. I appreciate you. Thank you, and thank you. The best game on Sunday might be Commanders, Steelers. Might be that. How much writing goes into the scripted episodes? This is from week 9. So, yeah, this is the one from Monday. So, it's a 7-page script. So, usually takes a couple hours. Write that. So, I have GPS. Then I usually take a couple hours to write the script. Then I got to record it all, edit it all, put it out. Then film every NFL fan's reaction. edit some of that, do Monday Night Football, edit the last two after I film the last two, and done. That's Monday. That is Monday. Thoughts on the Falcons? I think they're a good team, not a great team. That's kind of where I am. I think good, they're great. So, we came with a tour. How did you meet the others on the podcast? Oh, for clickbait? Well, I mean, I've known Perna now since 2015 because he was recommended on the Broncos subreddit to interview, and I interviewed him. And then after that, just kind of got introduced to everybody else through the internets. That was it. It'll be good, though. It'll be a very, very good game. I have not seen Terrifier 3. I haven't seen any of those. Yeah, just not my thing. Not my thing. I grew up with Hostel and Saw, so I saw plenty of that. You know what I mean? But Alabama versus LSU, bro, I don't know. I only follow college football at the end towards the draft, so LSU, even though isn't Alabama really, really good? Steph, would they fire? How many teams do you think will finish with less than 5 wins? Maybe like 4 or 5. Around 4 or 5, I think. Yeah, I'll be streaming Christmas games. I might stream both of them. I'll probably want to stream both. So yeah, I'll be streaming on Thanksgiving, Christmas, or streaming Halloween. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So yeah, scary movies and terror. Yeah, I love horror movies. That just seems like that's not my thing. Agent Fire. Tom, hope your day went well. What game do you think will be closest this weekend? What game are you looking forward to? I said before, like the Commanders-Steelers game, I'm really looking forward to. I think that's going to just be a really, really fun game between two good teams. It'll also be a great test for the Commanders as well, and for the Steelers. And I think after that, 49ers, Buccaneers could be pretty solid. I think that'll be fun. I wish the Texans were healthy. That would have been fun. Okay, with a tour, just got a new mattress, no more back pain. Let's go! Let's go! Listen, that was a thing a few years, a few years. 7 or 8 years into doing this, one of the first purchases I made was this chair and a mattress. And it was just like a nice mattress. And oh boy, talk about like a world of a difference. And I was like, oh man, like let me get a big mattress. It'll be really nice. Dogs are still sleeping on top of me. I can't win. I can't win. So we're trying. Oh, they're in a rebuilding year because they lost, right? Was it Vanderbilt that beat them? That was that big news. So Bengals ever have a normal season? Probably not. Probably not. Let's go, Leif. Let's go. Michael, if they fire, get me ham on 5. Hold the mayo. Exactly. Appreciate you, Sixers. Thank you. And thank you. Oh, I hope you get well soon from the flu. Yeah, they have a tough schedule, Bruce, but honestly, if you look at their divisional record last year, that's where they thrive. They only lost 1 game in the division, so they know how to play in the AFC North. So if they're able to do that, they're rocking. Expanse, I know of it. I have not seen it, though. I heard it's phenomenal. It's great sci-fi. I heard. That's very true. They must be touching sub. Well, Dash gets that memo. So like what happened this is every single night. I get into bed, Dash is already laying like in my spot, and I'm like, all right, buddy, come on, get up. And he's like, whoa. And so then he walks to the bottom of the bed. I get into bed. He waits until I am all like, all right, underneath the covers, and then he literally just right on top of me. It's every single night. Every single one. Justin, if I see when a team tries to shoot win, an unnecessary flag or no flag comes out to tell the team to follow script. It's true. Laundry. Always laundry. Always laundry. Wildflower in the Super Bowl would be crazy. I don't think it's this year, but I don't think it is this year. Packers can't lose this week. It is stress-free football. Yes, I do have a living weighted blanket. Correct. Stranger Things Season 5, yeah, it'll be dope. I mean, it's been a while. It's been a while. GFM Matura, the Steelers versus Packers Super Bowl rematch this year? I don't know if it's going to be this year, but I would love to see that. Little Super Bowl 45 rematch. Come on now. I take that all day, every day. Hey, Alexandria, happy frickin' birthday. I started getting into football when I was about 6. I was like, I'm going to just wash my hands real quick. Please hold. Back in the New York groove. Yeah. All right. There we go. No Jared Goff. Herman, that's one. You haven't earned Jared Goff yet. Nay. That's it. Jared Allen. Never. Definitely not. I mean, Brian, yeah, I think that counts as a loss. I think that definitely counts that as a loss. So, all right, let's put this here. Boom. Eli fires. Titans fans, crazy seeing people say we should draft QB with our first pick instead of an offensive tackle or wide receiver. I mean, yeah, you need to help on that offensive line immediately. Yeah, O-line. I think receiver is definitely high up there. It just depends on where you're picking. But yeah, not a lot of things. Rosewood Tour, got my first allegation again. Time to rouse. I concur. Time to rouse. Sports fan, I don't think they're gonna make the playoffs. I don't. The Dolphins have to basically be perfect. I don't know if it's gonna happen. And December is still almost here. We rouse. We rouse. Guillermo! Currently doing IBS flare-up. Do you think the Sanders will help the Raiders out next year? I think you mean... I'm sorry you're dealing with that. I think you need more than just a quarterback, but as I have said for many, many years, and as someone who has witnessed it too, good franchise quarterbacks can cover up a lot of issues. So, it could. We'll see, though. We'll see. All I see the Eagles doing in the playoffs, I mean, as long as they keep on this and their defense is still really good, I think they'll be one of the top teams in the NFC. Yeah, I want to see them play against, like, the Lions and stuff, but we'll see. Review Terra, Tom, Mother Challenge. Been a great distraction from recent events. I'm taking my mom to the Rams-Dolphins game on Monday. Hey, any recommendations to check out SoFi or LA? Review, well, first of all, have a phenomenal time. That should be excellent. It should be a fun game, too, I think, on Monday night. And it's primetime, and it's on SoFi. So I can't give you a ton of recommendations, only because I wasn't in LA very long. It was just for 30 and 30. But I will say, if you can give yourself a bunch of time before you get there, you don't know how big that stadium is. Like, when I was there was an art museum within it. The amount of walking you could do and walking around, and it's like this indoor-outdoor stadium. It's beautiful. So, highly recommend taking some time if you can and walking around the stadium, because it is enormous. 7 to Fire. Which non-Packers game are you most interested for the rest of the regular season? Lore, reasons, or other? Honestly, it's probably Bills-Chiefs. It's probably Bills-Chiefs. Yeah, I think it's just going to be an excellent game. So, there's enough of a rivalry there. Storm with the Fires. Fan of Strouds. What would you say the key for the Strouds win is, especially against a really good team like the Lions? Yeah, I mean, you're going to have to try and establish the run, which is going to be difficult, but you have to establish the run against this team. And yeah, Stroud's got to get that ball out quickly. I mean, their pass rush is obviously not the best right now, which I think could benefit the Texans, but yeah, I mean, just dealing with the amount of injuries that they're dealing with, it's going to be tough. And plus, the Lions can beat you in so many different ways. So I think it's going to be a really tough game, but you got to keep them off the field and try to get some pressure on Jared Goff, which is a lot easier said than done. Dolphins GM, I mean, maybe. We'll see. We will see. Cam Ward, I don't know where he's going to go. I don't know. Again, I got to start looking into the draft after this season. So that's later. Favorite Souls game? And it's not a Souls game, but it's from software. It's definitely going to be Bloodborne. I love Bloodborne. Chiefs get 3-peat, sure. And house with a tenor. Currently number 1 in my Praise Band's Fantasy League. Turning 33 on Sunday. Life is good. Just pass for the good vibes. Hey, congratulations and happy almost freaking fracking birthday. Let's go. Hope you have an awesome weekend. CJ, how are you, Tom? Honestly, I had a crappy week in a couple different areas, but I'm pushing forward. Watch anything good lately? How are the animals? Animals are all good. The animals are good. Everybody's healthy, so that is a good thing. I've been watching The Penguin. The Penguin is excellent. Bub, happy almost birthday. Yeah, that's been really, really good. I watched the last episode today of Shrinking. That's really good. I'm finally caught up. I know it's over now, but I'm caught up except for one episode, the final episode of Agatha. So I've been watching that. It definitely did get better at the end. It turned out to be pretty damn good. So I'm curious to see how they're going to finish that off. But yeah, that's kind of what I've been watching. I did my rewatch of Midnight Mass, which I love it. I love it so much. It's such a great limited series. It ticks all of the boxes for horror. It's good writing. It is very monologue-y, I would say. And I forgot, like, the last monologue in the final episode by one of the characters is very, very drawn out. But if that's the only criticism I have of that show, it's just so good. So good. Bear, Mahomes got a minor non-contact injury, and everyone thought Chiefs' season was done, but he's in the next drive and finishes the game with the Magic. And so it goes. I saw that clip, too, of Andy Reid's like, we'll take you out. And he's like, no. Alan with a fire. Tom's a Marine veteran. Just want to say happy birthday, all the crayon-eating jarheads on Sunday, as well as happy Veterans Day on Monday. That's right. We had a few folks in here yesterday wishing the Marines a very happy birthday. Yes, and yes. And yes, happy Veterans Day as well. Jace, appreciate you. Welcome to the posse. Thank you, and thank you. Oh, yeah, no. I am, dude, Matthew, I'm so excited for Arcane Season 2. The only issue is it's been a while. So I feel like I have to rewatch the first season, but the first season is amazing. Glynis is so good. It is so good. I highly recommend Shrinking. Or with Fire, never think of birthday songs the same after your Lions Cowboys reaction video. Yes. Just a Fish, about 6 years old. So, yep. Oh, yeah, I'm a Utah fan. It was funny, too, because I tweeted out yesterday that I never needed a mosh pit more than I have. And people were like, Tom, you mop, bro. Come on now. Let's go. Come on. Time Warp with Fire. But cursed with making the team. I want to win, lose, Lions notwithstanding. I hope the Chiefs win. What? Huh? Who? You want the Chiefs to win? Is that right? That's what I got. That's what I got. Dustin, the morning game, so I'm doing that Munich game, which is going to be terrible, the night game, and I don't know which afternoon game yet. So, we'll see. All of us are dead. No, I don't think I've seen that, Tracy. I don't think I've seen that. Potato chip flavor, I'm a simple man. I do like jalapeno and barbecue, but like I'm a salt and pepper man. I'm a salt and pepper man. That's right, Colin. Gotta mosh it up. Mm-hmm. Ooh, Tommy, go back in the past and live one day in history. What would you pick if it was like a dangerous time you wouldn't die or get hurt? Ooh, all right. All right, that's a good question. All right, so like just one day in history. Can't get hurt. I'm invincible. Into Lime is very good. Ooh, one day. Huh. Okay. All right, so I just get to chill. This is like a lame answer, but bro, like I want to see some dinosaurs. And if I can't get hurt, like, come on. I want to go see some dinosaurs. I just wander around, be giant lizards, giant snakes, giant crocodiles, but I ain't gonna die. So that's it. Time Warp with Fire. If whichever team I want to win loses, then I want to have the Chiefs win. Got it, Time Warp. Got you. Got you. I'm going to go ride a Tyrannosaurus Rex. I'm going to do it. I can't get hurt. I'm going to go ride a T-Rex. I'm going to do it. Why not? So, Bowsy, yeah, no, I'm not streaming the Cowboys game. Definitely not that one. Also, cheers, folks. Appreciate the heck out of you. We survived the week. We did. Cheers. Let's see. Thanksgiving reaction. Yeah, Corbin, at some point. I want to finish Coach. There would be more skits with characters, but I need to finish Coach first. That's the only reason why. So, that's it. Yeah, exactly, Rio. Exactly. Just gotta jump kick it. That's it. Time I own a horse, you are welcome to ride. Could be exciting. Eagles with Fire. 10 must be happy. There was another good Thursday night football game. Yes, it was. Yeah, we put out the worst teams this afternoon. So, put that out. Rock and Alec. Yeah, it's been a week. It's been a week. That's it. So, that's the only reason why. So, I am confused with Coach. It's very fair. It's very, very fair. Yep. Ryan T-Rexes. Come on now. How did you get an idea for script writing? Last year during week 2, I was just like, I had made already scripted videos, and it was just on the Packers, like year after year, and how they constantly lost to the NFC West and over again. And then I was like, what if I do this for the season and just recap it? And I've been doing it ever since. Ghost Fire. I feel bad for the NFL fans in Munich right now, so because the teams are playing over there. Rather watch paint dry. Yeah, but again, like this is why I did the international stadium tour. The excitement of fans like to still just go to a football game, like go to an NFL game, is significantly high. So yeah, I wish that they had better matchups, but it's still going to be packed there. Taking Sunday off. No, I am not taking Sunday off. I'm streaming at least 2 games, potentially 3. So, yeah, no. Yeah, no. Taking Sundays off. Come on now. There's no shot. Time off on a Sunday? Come on now. Ooh, Jed, that looks pretty cool. Hell yeah. That looks pretty dope. Honestly, you did a really nice job with the G. You'll be surprised. If you've ever tried to draw the Packers G, it's pretty difficult. It's pretty difficult. Hey, Corbin, excited to see what you do with the Coach at the end of the North Saga. Let's spend a good 3 days watching all your GCU rewatch streams because I was so interested in all of it. Let's go! The lore is deep. Yeah, no, I'm super excited to finish Coach. Again, it's just time. I told you, I'm not leaving here until it's done. There's just so much to do. But yes, it will get done. Kind of horror movies you into? Psychological thrillers, yeah. Supernatural is pretty dope. Yeah, I agree. I've never been a huge slasher guy. Just not usually my type of horror movie. I respect the genre. It's just kind of like, meh. I think it's tough to be innovative in that space. And yeah, so like it's kind of like new age horror that's come around. I mentioned Hereditary all the time. Midsummer's fantastic. It's a different kind of like creepy. Long Legs was solid. It was more of a thriller than anything though. Yeah, I mean, I mentioned Midnight Mass. Like that's excellent horror. It's just so damn good. So yeah, it's good stuff. Psychological stuff that builds dread. Two with a fire. NFL banned the hip drop, so they had to resort to the pants drop tackle. Harry, hey, listen, you gotta get him down somehow, some way. GP, yeah, it's also on my channel too, but it's Coach Season 1, Coach Season 2, then it's the East Saga, Coach Season 3, West Saga, Coach Season 4, South Saga, Coach Season 5, North Saga, and then Coach Season 6 when it's done. So the G is hard, right? It is hard. It is hard. Jared, the Jared thanks shooting the Steelers. Your curse is real. Hey, it worked out. It worked out last time they won. I picked them. Tom, you're Tom. That's what I hear. That's what I hear. The Substance I actually started watching, and then I just didn't have a chance to finish it. Sean, if our Tom, Lions had the Chiefs again, be honest, neutral site at one game only. You're really picking Campbell and Goff over Reed and Mahomes. Though actually what I said was more like Ford Field. I think the Lions win, but yeah, man, like they're playing some really damn good football right now. I think that they could beat the Chiefs in a game right this second, right where they both are this season. I think they could. Yeah, the Chiefs are an excellent football team. You know, and again, like you could disagree. I'm just looking at the way that the Lions are playing and the way that they are defeating teams. I'm also looking at how the Chiefs are doing it. And the Chiefs are doing it very methodically. Like they're grinding it out. Obviously, Hopkins had a big night against the Buccaneers. And if he can really get going, that's going to help their offense a lot. You know, just in terms of moving the ball more quickly. But yeah, right now, I'm going with the Lions. Yeah. Read it with the tour. Fourth Kind is such a great horror film. I don't know if I've seen the Fourth Kind. I don't know. Huh. Hey, Christian, I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Katie, Joe did. Yes. Mike, would file big of your physical media collection. There's a new 4K set of Airplane, Naked Gun, and Top Secret coming out soon that pre-order. Oh, hell yeah. I feel like I haven't bought physical media in a while, but like I have a good amount of shows. Like I have Battlestar Galactica, I got Breaking Bad, I got Hannibal, I got a few Blu-rays, you know, from back in the day. Still have some DVDs lying around too. So yeah, everything is going. It is going. You know, it is going. But we are here. We still here. A Different Man. Oh, yeah. That's an A24 one, right? I've heard, right? If I'm not mistaken. I feel like I've heard that. I feel like I heard that one. It came out like somewhere around recently. Disagree, but it's because I'm a Chiefs fan. That's all right. It's all good. Again, folks, power rankings are so damn subjective. I just put them out. This is what I've been doing for years. And yeah, no, I stand by it, though. I think the Lions can beat the Chiefs right now. I think they could. And again, the Chiefs are a really good football team. And it also is, let's see what happens, you know, as the season goes on. So, Super Bowl right now, I mean, again, AFC, I feel like it's Chiefs or Ravens right this second. NFC, you're looking at, again, I know I'm high on them, but Lions, I think Packers could be on there. Maybe some team from the NFC West. And then the East, maybe the Eagles. Commanders, I think, are just going to, I feel like there's going to be a point where they drop down a tiny bit. And I love the Commanders and love Wildflower, but I feel like it's going to drop down a little bit. And I know Screaming didn't even put him in there. Dolphins in your power rankings? Yeah, I'll consider it when they start winning some football games. I put them in my power rankings last year a bunch of times, and every time they let me down. GF, with the tour, what team is the most mediocre, in your opinion? Ooh, that's a good question. Just like, not even bad, just like a mid-team? Like they are just the definition. The Broncos defense is good. Colts are like bordering bad. Cowboys are not good. The Buccaneers, like, I think are a good football team, but with injuries, they become a little bit, but they're not mid though. Yeah, it's tough, man. That's real tough. Saints are just bad. Bears, I think they're 4-4. Like, maybe they could fit that standard right this second. They might be able to there. Joy, your odds Bucks make the playoffs after bias. Again, if Mike Evans comes back, they might be able to. I don't fully believe in their defense, but yeah, Houston's pretty mid right this second. Again, they're just filled with injuries. But listen, I like the Buccaneers. If they were healthy, I'd love to see what kind of team they were. With 20, if you have an iPhone, if you tried Apple Sports, if not, I'd recommend it. It's a clean tool for checking schedules and the scores and stats for ongoing games for the NFL and other leagues. Oh, I don't. I actually, I don't even know where my phone is. Android gang. That's right. Yeah, Seahawks with that defense. Yeah, that's not good. Not good at all. Damn. Damn. Yeah. Wildflower's power rankings. Oh, he there. It's just gonna be 1 through 10. It's gonna be Wildflower, and then number 55 is gonna be Dan Snyder. Android forever. That's it. Sorry, we have such great cameras. Oh no, sorry. That's it. GP, I did. You can actually go watch Conversations with Puppy Part 2. It was in the fundraising stream, not this past year, but the year after that, or year before that, I should say. Have you seen the Colts mascot? I have. Apple forever. All right. You just got like a USB-C charger. All right, calm down there, Apple. Calm down. Oh, but we get our different colored bubbles. Get out of here. This is a Rode NT1A microphone. NT1A. So it's all right. We can take better pictures. It's fine. Tracy's got both. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how good is your singing? I feel like a solid 4 or 5. Depends on the day. It depends on a lot of things. But yeah, I say 4 or 5. Kevin! Where the fitty? Boop for the kitty. What does Wildfire think about the Marshawn Lattimore trade? Oh, well, he's real happy there. They had the draft capital, and then after all that, they got somebody finally in the secondary. They're going to keep him for a long time. They're going to pay him, and they don't got to worry about the pool water. But yeah, no, it's a great pickup for their secondary. 100%. It's a bit expensive, just in terms of draft capital and also in terms of the contract. But, you can kind of build around them in this secondary, and that'll be good. So, no, yeah, we talked about Cleveland Browns. Definitely think that helmet's just boring. It's boring. DB with a fire. Tom, when you quit your last job, was there an event that happened that made you quit, like a fighter overworked, and that's when you said, I'm done? No. It wasn't a specific event. At that point, so this was 2020. I've been teaching for 5 years and doing this for 5 years. And Jordan Love trade happened, and that went viral. And during that time, I was home because of COVID. It was the first, because I was on a leave replacement, and it ended right at the draft. And so it was the first time I actually had a summer to just dedicate to content and just do content without doing my other full-time job. And so I just put out so much content. The amount of folks, especially during 30 and 30, they were like, I found you during COVID, because I was just putting out all of the content. And I was like, okay, like I'm starting to make some decent money, because in 2019, I was not there yet. And in 2020, I was like, all right, maybe, like, depending on how the football season goes, but I don't know how it's going to go. And I didn't know if COVID was going to cancel it. So I took another teaching job, and I just did both full time, just like full stop. And teaching wasn't that great because it was virtual, and it just was really tough to teach in that kind of setting. I say this all the time. I didn't know what 90% of my kids looked like. I taught 4 sections of seniors. So it was heading into the new year. That was before the new year, where I was like, no, I got to be done. And so, yeah, I was like, at the end of the year, I'm going to leave. That was it. Started turning not boring, filled with tradition and pain. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, definitely the pain. Name 4 Thursday Night Football. Geno Smith is the leading passer at 2,560 yards. Think of how well and the Seahawks offense would be doing with a confident O-line. Yup. Daniel, thoughts on Mac Jones starting for the Jaguars? Good luck. That's the best I got. Maybe Luke. Again, it's just going to depend on timing. But just going to depend on timing. Yeah, I don't think the Jaguars have much hope left, honestly. So, yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, because Trevor's hurt right now. So there's dialogue on what they're going to have to do for recovery. But Yeah, he's banged up right this second. Hey, I'm a Packers fan because my dad's a Cowboys fan. Went into school. I was 6 years old. Heard the Packers beat the Cowboys and was a fan ever since. That's it. Best Packers QB or favorite Packers QB? I grew up with Favre. Favre was awesome to watch. And then Rodgers was just, dude, he's one of the greatest quarterbacks I've ever seen. So, pretty damn dope. Pretty damn. Hardest assignment I've ever given? Ever Gavern? What is that, sports? Come on, what's that grammar? I gave my freshman a 10-page paper. So, we work up to it. But I give him a 10-page paper. And my first year, when I taught over 100 freshmen, I had to grade a ton of pages. But that one is like, it's not necessarily difficult because they have so much information to work with. So I wouldn't say it's necessarily difficult. It's just long. No, I'd never give them something that they couldn't handle. And then in terms of just like, it's probably an AP Euro thing. I worked my AP Euro kids and they did really well. High school, yeah. Goes fire in the quarter. Bucks 25. Knicks 32. Doesn't look good. All right, only 7. Only 7. It's not too bad. Not too bad. Houston, Detroit. Yeah, it'll be interesting. I just wish the Texans were more healthy. Over 100 freshmen. Yep. Yep. Ooh, Matt. Yeah, he might. Henry might. Definitely good. Yeah, the Magic Man. Come on now, the Magic Man. It's fantastic. AP Euro's the best, Taylor. It is the best, and I will hear no other blasphemy. It's amazing. So, please talk to engineering professors. Yeah, no. No, there was engineering in my college campus, and it was a growing field, just within New Paltz. And I knew engineering students. I lived with one. He was just like, no. So, AP Euro is AP Euro is a fascinating course. I think it's just a really, really fun course. So, yeah, I loved it. GFM with a tour AP Euro study Q&A in May. I mean, yeah, if you want. Well, I'll be doing Friday night Q&As. So, you have AP Euro questions? I got you. 100%. I still have all my notes. I still have everything. So, I'll never be throwing that out. Karate first degree black belt test. Let's go, Matthew. Hell yeah. Let's go. Crush it. Absolutely crush it. So, who's winning the World Cup? I said it was Germany. We sent them a terrible NFL game, and this is going to be our punishment that they're going to come over here and win. That's it. Are you so on top filming content? I'm just always on. That's it. That's the easy answer. It's just I'm constantly looking at like social media like during the season to make sure if news breaks, I'm, as close as I could possibly get to filming it. And as soon as news breaks, like I just go. Yeah, that's why during the season, like I don't leave. It is very rare. Like I'll Saturdays I have off for a little bit until December, and then it's 7 days a week. So yeah, that's just being on. And again, I have to do a lot of prep work for that because when a trade happens, I should already know like what the general feedback is going to be from the fans, just because like I'm reading so much. So yeah, that's it. Yes, this is real wood. It is. Yeah, I told the story about this on GPS too. I've talked about it a few times over the years. Yeah, so this kid Seth, years ago. I mean, this has to be. Hold on, this has to be way back. Hold on, let me see if I could find these DMs. I don't know if it would be in general. Maybe. Hold on. Let's see. I don't know if I still have these messages. See all. On. Yeah. Oh, wow. I found it. Okay. So it was from 2019. That's what it was. Yep. 14-year-old woodworker. And literally just had been watching and sent that. And it's been there now for 5 years. So Jaden with a fire. Thoughts on the upcoming Chargers-Bengals Monday night game? Seems like a playoff decision for both teams. Yeah, absolutely. That should be a really fun game because you have the Bengals offense, which can score points, going up against a very good defense. So, like, I'm really curious to see that. It comes down to the Bengals defense again. And if the Chargers can control the clock and their defense can limit Jamar Chase, which we'll see, I think the Chargers could win. But, yeah, Bengals are going to have to be perfect. Thomas with fire. Tom, a little bit of a personal mental health question, if you don't mind answering, help out the best way possible. Yeah, sure. What do you got? So, Dominic, not as much as I could. I'll know more in the spring before I go to the combine and stuff. So, it's duck, duck, goose. Duck, duck, gray duck? What is this duck, duck, gray duck? What? Come on now. Come on now. How many Packers games have I gone to? It depends if you're counting preseason. I go to a preseason game every year. That's the only game I get to go out to. So there, and then I probably think like 6 or 7, somewhere around there. So most of them were here in New York. So gray duck? What is this thing? What is this thing that you have opened? It's a Midwestern thing? All right, nope. No. Tom Grossi's coming to the Midwest, and there's gonna be some cultural diffusion. And I am going to be spreading the idea of duck, duck, goose. Okay? It's just Minnesota. Oh, Minnesota with their square toilets and their duck, duck, gray duck? No. All right. Someone from Minnesota, please explain. Please explain right now. First of all, how does it only happen in Minnesota? And of course it is. They got the square toilets. They got duck, duck, gray goose. Or gray duck? It's not even, what are we doing? What is that teaching? I don't know. Nope, now we need to, hold on. Now we need to look. Nope, that was an F. Okay, duck, duck. Gray duck. Okay, hold on. Why do they say it? Here we go. After a touchdown during Monday night's Vikings game, I already hate this. Tight end Kyle Rudolph started a game of duck, duck, gray duck. No. It's just that the Ohio native called it duck, duck, goose and was very quickly schooled on what the game is called in Minnesota. Okay, so already, forced assimilation, Minnesota trying to corrupt him, and it's obviously wrong. Xavier Fire, wasn't me in the NFL. I have 9 teams with 2 wins at week 10. It's a perfect storm situation. It's the fault of the NFL. I think it's a litany of things. I think that there are a ton of injuries this year, and I think a lot of the teams that you see, who are bad, do have some injuries. On top of that, yeah, I think there's a good amount of bad teams in the NFL right now. There's some bad football teams. All right, so why do they say it? Okay, they play. Okay, I don't need to know the life story about this person. Don't care. Now it's talking about a teacher in elementary school. I let them do what they want. I don't care. Tell me why. Ain't nothing but a heartache. According to a digital strategist, Jesus Christ, I'm going through this article and I can't just get an answer why it's called duck, duck, gray duck. Okay. He was dubbed a duck, duck, gray duck expert in 2014. This is not the week. This is not the week for duck, duck, gray duck. It's not the week. Radio to Fire Jersey Collections. Normal Devontae, Favre, Jordan Bakhtiari, Whiteout Clay Matthews, Jordy and Tay, Classic Green Love, and Blue Vintage Adams. Ooh, I like that blue vintage. Okay, I'm trying to peruse this. It's Scandinavian in origin. Oh my God, did you steal that from them too? You stole the skull chant and you stole... Okay, later learned he admits the story could simply be lore, but he chooses to believe it for now. What is this? So they think... It's not even giving me an answer. Okay, so there's 2 in particular that come from Sweden. One is called Anka Anka Gas, which translate into Duck Duck Goose, which is the name. Another is Anka Anka Gra Anka, which translates into Duck Duck Gray Duck, and he believes the Swedes brought that over to... No. So now we admit that there's 2 versions, but we're picking the... I'm done. Nope. Minnesota, no. No. What are we doing? It doesn't even make sense. Duck, duck, gray duck? What's wrong with the gray duck? Huh? I'm just saying. At least it's duck, duck, goose, because you're imagining in a circle, right? There's a lot of ducks. And then you're like, why is there a goose here? That doesn't make sense. If there were a whole bunch of ducks, I'm not looking, hey, why is that gray duck there? What are we doing? Minnesota. Okay. All right, I see you, Minnesota. All right, yeah. We'll call the other Ducks. Not even mentioned. Not even mentioned. That's what I'm saying. We need to cancel, and the only team that will suffer, not the state, but the only team that will suffer is the Minnesota Vikings. That's it. That's it. Get them out. I would say send them back to Iceland, but I really like Iceland. So you know what? Send them to Greenland. Send them there. Don't worry, guys. It's very green. Owl the fire. Duck, duck, gray duck. Sounds like just another reason Minnesota's dumb. It's like they boast about Atlanta, 10,000 lakes, when Wisconsin has over 15,000. Oh, boy. Here go. Okay. Well, there's the Midwest rivalry. All right. That's fine. I love how... Well, you know what? We got 15,000, so suck it, Minnesota. 5,000 more lakes. You know what? I appreciate that. That kind of pettiness, I appreciate that. Ryan, we need a new game. Grossi, Perna. Makes sense. Makes sense. That's it. Thomas, what up? Fitting! Boop for the kitty. My best friend and I ended our 6-year friendship. I mean, this last week, because I'm too childish or whatever. Constantly wants me to change it every way possible. All my friends think I'm good the way I am. Who should I listen to, him or everyone else? I think that, first of all, I'm sorry you're going through that. What I would say is, maybe that's a conversation, and this is just Tom Grossi advice. Maybe that's something where you can talk to, like, a third party who is not biased. Obviously, like, a 6-year friendship, that's a long time. That's a long time to be friends with somebody, right? So if it means a lot to you, personally, I'm all about therapy. Like, just went on yesterday. So, highly recommend. It's a third party, you know, and yeah, do that, because that's a tough loss. That's a tough loss. And again, if you're trying to get a non-biased answer, that's it. That's it. I hope things get better soon. If would they fire, if the Broncos beat the Chiefs, would they make an appearance on the top 10? They'd at least get an honorable mention. At least. Whoa. Toxic. I hate to admit it, as a Wisconsinite, I like Minnesota better. Magic with fire. I'm going to add duck, duck, gray duck expert on my resume because I can say anything and potentially be right. Don't let your dreams be dreams. That's it. That's it. Tourist saw Venom 3 yesterday and it was solid. There you go. Ghost Fire. I'm from Minnesota, but I call it duck, duck, goose because that's the way it's supposed to be called. Thank you. There's just an order to things. Audrey, would they Turi eat corn the long way or Mr. Terry? Mr. Terry. Westerns Turi, let's discuss your refusal to credit Russell Wilson. What are you talking about? He is the greatest quarterback to ever exist. Ever. In the history of, right? You could talk about your Warren Moons, your Dan Marinos, right? Your Aaron Rodgers, your Tom Brady's, your Patrick Mahomes. But nobody even comes close to even just the aura, right? Let alone the play of Russell Wilson. Did you know that high knees weren't a thing until he invented it on that plane? Did you know that? That's crazy. Yeah. How many? It's Bruce and Springsteen's. I got 2 sandwiches. 2. You don't got no sandwiches. Jesse Tuel, Capitan. Enjoy your weekend. See you Sunday. I see you. Bruce, I agree with Tom. I started therapy this year, and they recommend I end my friendship of 15 years because they were manipulating me the entire time. Again, it's a different perspective, right? And you don't have to worry about, holding that stuff in, and you can feel in a safe place to talk. It's dope. Right, if Minnesota has many lakes, Michigan is surrounded by Great Lakes. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Mr. Terry, we ready for Tuesday? We're going to rock. Mr. Terry is going to be coming on Chaotic Good Sports this Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. It's going to be a time. Land of sky blue waters. That's very nice. That's very nice. It's also land of 0 Super Bowl rings. True story. True story. So, just saying. Ready? Should I bring orange slices or something? Yes. Absolutely. Bring orange slices, a lawn chair, some sunscreen. David Fire Tom, turning 55 on Sunday. I feel old. Well, David, happy almost freaking fracking birthday. But, man, we're feeling older all the time, right? That's it. I think we're all feeling older all the time. Ryan just couldn't get to it this week. Was unable to. Which animal would you say is your power animal? Is that like my spirit animal? Is that what we're doing? Oh, don't tell me. Don't tell me Minnesota says power animal instead of spirit animal. I can't do another thing. I'm still not over duck, gray goose. Or gray duck. Again, it's not, because it's, why would you say it's duck? It just sounds bad. It's not a good look. It's not a good look, Minnesota. It's duck, goose. Completely different. Completely different. I did not know about duck, gray duck today. And you know what? I wish I could travel back in time and not know. But that is just going to give me more ammunition to just talk negatively about the Vikings. So you know what? For that, I appreciate it. Mike went at 20. Representing Grossi Pasta tonight in Seattle for the Kraken game. Let's go. That's proper spelling. We'll allow it. Drinking some Release the Stash while I wait, listening to your informative discussions about ducks and other things. Mike, listen, if you hear one person in that arena say duck, gray duck, get him out. Get him out. Nope. Expelled. It's the spirit. Okay, JC, appreciate it. I appreciate it. It's too much. Or with they fire time, I feel like you would hate the movie Inside Out because of, spoiler alert, the girl crying about missing Minnesota at the end. Well, that's why, folks, Inside Out is a great film. I even like the sequel. I think it was really well done. But that is why we acknowledge those being works of fiction. You know what I mean? Because if Riley was truly from Minnesota, I'm sure would miss the ice skating, friends, all those great things. But to go from the Minnesota Vikings to, if I'm not mistaken, they moved to San Francisco, to the 49ers, who equally break my heart, don't get me wrong, but at least they have championships. So Riley's obviously not missing the Minnesota Vikings. Also, with turn, Minnesota must be on Quack. Dude. All right, Joe. If I was speaking of mental health, I recommend listening to Pivot Podcast's latest interview with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Legit had tears listening to. Ooh, I appreciate the recommendation. Appreciate you. As stated, if I will after the election this week, I could go for some duck, gray goose. All right, you get snaps for that one. I did see Inside Out too. I enjoyed it. Yeah, no, I enjoyed it. I saw it. I think I was able to sneak out to a theater one random night. I don't remember what it was, but if you could transform into any animal ever, what would you like it to be? Godzilla. Yeah, I think I'd like to be Godzilla. Be pretty cool. Who's with a fiver? Also, rose tinted glass are absolutely a thing. Outside sports, you shouldn't wear them unless you're a Jets fan. Please practice self-care. True story. Raz, the morning game, so the Germany game, the night game, and I don't know the afternoon game yet, if I'm doing one of those. So, Jim, they gotta get you mean a new, for me, or are you saying at Lambeau, when they're retiring them? Which one's that? That's gonna help film your content. That's true. That's very, very true. Very, very true. I have not seen Transformers 1. It is on the list, though. It is on the list. So, you'd be a bisexual lemur, admit it. After today, maybe. So, everything with a fiver. Duck, gray duck. If Bo Burnham heard this, is a metaphor for racism. Bo Burnham 2013. Yeah. Bo Burnham, he knows. He went to Chipotle. Got himself a chicken burrito. Brrr. Imagine Godzilla trying to hold a tiny camera in his big hands. Are you kidding me? That would get me to 1 million subscribers. I make a video, and I'm like, hey guys, it's Tom Grossi. I'm Godzilla now. People are going to want to watch. And I'll still commentate the games. So, Mitchell with a fitty! Boop, for the kitty. Any intention of having a Stroud versus Derrick Henry scene? Ooh! Stroud versus Derrick Henry. It's more gonna be Titan Stroud is what that is building to. So I actually talked about this on Monday. So when I put out scripted, I was actually I was second guessing myself because the way that the games went and the way that I wrote the script, I was like, oh man, if the Texans lose, I could do this. And if the Titans win, I could do this. And it seemed to make a lot of sense that it was going to be Titans and the real scriptwriter colluding against the Stroud writer. But I think just the mixture of the Titans being the Titans this year, I thought it was a much more interesting story to go the Don Rodgers one, because even if the Jets lose, I can make this work. And on top of that, I'm hedging my bets, and I do think that the Lions will beat the Stroud, so that'll help with the story as well. So yeah, there's a few things that are building up at this point. You have the Titans and the Strouds. That's a thing. You obviously have the Strouds and the scriptwriter. And then you now have the Jets who are in here too. So there's a thing that's been, God, I am writing a saga. There's things that have been happening throughout this season that are pushing the Stroud writer, which is overall pushing into the direction I want it to go in. So there's an overall, regardless of what happens with the games, I know how this is going to end for this season. I'm very happy to do the scriptwriter stuff because I'm not bound by a division. And I mean, as long as you still enjoy it, like, I'm just going to keep on making them, and I can get like real crazy because if I do this for years, like the callbacks and stuff like that. So yeah. And then it's a challenge to make every season interesting. So there's a very specific goal I had. I had the Strouds putting on the scriptwriter's robe at the end of last season for a reason, because hinting at what was to come for this upcoming season. So yeah, we got plans, is what I should say. Hope you're doing well, Mitchell. David, if I somehow you and Perna created GPS. Yeah, we wanted to do a show together forever. We were going to do it in 2020. But then I was still teaching, and also he had just had Carmi, so it didn't work out. But we had known each other since 2015 because I reached out to him after the Broncos subreddit after I was looking for a fan to interview for Patcast. So we just had amazing chemistry right away, just like, and we talked to each other every year for an episode, even if they weren't playing the Broncos, because like this is just so much fun. And then yeah, we just worked together every now and then it came to GPS in 21. We were like, okay, let's rock. Death with a Fire. Duck Duck Grey Duck sounds like the person who coined it. Forgot that geese exist and was too proud to admit it. That's fair. That's fair. Busa, also, what are Papa Kakaw's thoughts? Sorry, Timmy. Sorry. What's the Mitchell? Purely because of the Moon Thursday. That's fair. I got ideas. Ronka Titans have been written perfectly. Thank you. And again, it's like that so I actually... Hold on. We want some behind the scenes. So, the way that I wrote it in the script, this is the script from Monday, is actually written completely different than how the episode came out. Because how I write this all out, whatever. How I film it is I set up the jerseys around the room, and that's usually a difficult part, and that's why I need to limit. No, it's not spoiling anything. But when I need to limit the amount of characters I have in scripted, because I only have so much room in my upstairs living room, you know? So, like, otherwise then I need characters to leave and all that great stuff, and then that gets a little bit more complicated and just takes more time. And on Monday, GPS, I'm writing, I'm filming, I'm editing, like, and it takes a long time to edit. So, yeah, it takes a while. Bobby, thank you for tour. So I kind of need to expedite the process a little bit. So anyway, I set those all up. And so I always save the scriptwriter for last, unless Wildflower is in it, because Wildflower's crown's going to mess up the hair, and I don't want it to be messed up for the entire time. True story. So when it comes to filming, the scriptwriter is always last, and I was filming a few of the characters, and what I have written, I'll share it in a second, it just didn't feel right. And I was like, no, I don't want to do this because then this leaves the Titans in a weird place. Like, why would they forget this or why would they move on from this? Jacoby Ritter, will we get to the point of the scriptwriter that we have cameos from previous characters, like an MCU type thing, like Rogers having a New York City mafia accent making an appearance after his retirement? Yeah, I mean, that's the hope. That's the hope. So, and again, just let me finish Coach, and then there'll be some other ties. So anyway... The Titan's speech about friendship, about how he thinks the Strouds are his best friend, that's not in here at all. That was just improv on the spot because I was like, nope, this is the way I want it to go. And I just filmed it a whole bunch of different times. So, let's see here. Where's the Titans part? So, Okay, so the Titans saying, why don't you just admit it? It implies that him and the scriptwriter have talked, and he now knows that that's the Strouds. Sean, find giant solution. DJ and Dave will be dropped off in Cologne or Hamburg. Make them find their own way home as punishment is loss enough. The loss is probably gonna be enough. But I don't know. I don't think Dable's going anywhere. Oh, it's minute 69? No, it's not. No, it's not. We got 4 minutes. What are we doing here? All right. So this is how it was actually written. So Titans, why don't you just admit it? Scriptwriter saying, I don't know what you're talking about. Titans say the Strouds lose. So they go through it. It's the Bears lose. The Jaguars lose. And then Titans say, that's also works, but no, you just can't do it, can you? And I know why. Saying you could come in now. And then I wind up fixing that. Said, I just wanted to be your friend. Then Rodgers comes in, and he's like, where are the Strouds? He was just going to be kidnapped. And the Titans literally just get cut off. So it's left on a cliffhanger with the Titans where he's just kind of bullied by Don Rodgers into just agreeing and saying thank you. Like the say thank you thing was to be like, thank you. But he knew that he was the Strouds. And it just didn't make sense. I thought it was too quick. And also, I can have more fun with it, expanding out on that relationship. So, Bengals have a playoff chance? Yeah, they just can lose maybe one more game. That's it. Adam actually sent a lot. Yeah, no, a lot of these came from fans or Adam. And then I bought a bunch, and there you go. A lot of them are super old, but yeah. Pillow, maybe. Again, the only reason like I'm on Twitter is literally just to get football updates. So if it's that quick, because again, talking about how I'm able to get videos out quickly, it's just notifications, and Twitter usually is just the fastest. Even though it's a day with a fire. You and Perna make a good team. Love GPS. You guys are funny. You guys brighten my day. Keep up the good work. Appreciate you, David. Thank you. Yeah, no, Perna's a good dude. It was dope meeting him for like 12 whole hours. So, Raz, I get the 2-point conversion. I get it. You know, your defense is not that good, but kind of a desperate team at that point. So, I get it. 49ers screw if they lose again? No. Look at their division. Their division's kind of like all around 500. They're not screwed. No. And they're getting CMC back. So, they should be fine. They should definitely be fine. So, GP, we have a Spanish. Well, gotta pay attention in Spanish. We gotta do that. They'll be there. To 2-point or not to 2-point. That is the question. David Fire. Tom, I know you aren't looking forward to the Germany game. Gotta throw a history question at you. Do you expect a blitzkrieg on Sunday? No. That's the thing, too. I don't even think it's gonna, like, I don't even know if it's gonna be a good game. Like, it's obviously not good teams, but David Fire. Scriptwriter basically Princess Peach for as many times been kidnapped. Thank you, ref, but our scriptwriter's in another closet. Pretty much. So, if the Jets lose, because this will be week 10. Because you also have to think, too, like, I have 18 weeks of this plus the playoffs. So there does need to be enough story to get there. But yeah, if the Jets lose, I have something that's already gonna amp up the story. So yeah, just me with a 10. But let's say I don't like dragging things out. I don't like filler. Just me with a 10. My girlfriend hasn't been big into sports, but I love your scripted series so much, and I'm so excited every week. I started her on the first season, just get her caught up and everything. Let's go. That's it. That's the new lore. The new lore. It's there. All right, hold on. Not yet. You got 7 set. False flag. False start on the chat. Come on now. All right, Wolf with a 10er. Lions fan here. Lions players and fans keep talking smack and print hoodies. How long before the Lions dip below the Vikings in your estimation? No, then it just becomes like a legit rivalry. But don't worry. They're climbing up right now. They're climbing up. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, it is minute 69. Nice. Yeah, started a little bit late. That's why I made 69. I was late. All right, Rachel, do we think that beer is going to be cold? That's the question. That's the question. Yeah, I had to delay a game. You had a false start today, all right? We could all clean it up. We could all do better. All right. I feel like this feels pretty cold. I'm gonna rock. We're gonna rock. All right, hold on. We're gonna do the Better Call Saul. Oh wait, it's not upside down. I probably just shook it more. Damn it. Damn it. We're tied. Tied with the laundry count. It's true. All right. Round of fire. Check engine light came on today. Lions fan. I'm wondering if the Strouds have anything to do with it. Needs more time. It's pretty. It feels pretty cold. Grey Duck could be a bad, ugly duckling reference. Love the content. Keep it up from Denmark. Hey, I appreciate you. Okay. All right, so maybe ugly duck. You know what? It's just mean then. Be mean, Minnesota. That's it. Yeah, replay the down. Replay the down. 100%. 100%. Oh, on YouTube Short. Yeah, no, it just didn't get cut last night. So, time check. Time check. Time check. All right, time sync. My car safe? I gotta drop it off at the mechanic again. I know. I know. All right, let's see. Please don't explode. Ooh, it feels like there's a lot of pressure. I'm not gonna lie. It feels very pressury. Dun 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 dun. Oh, don't apologize. It's all good. Dun dun. All right, here we go. Let's try it. Nailed it. Better Call Saul's never let me down. Let's see if it's actually cold though. It probably could have used some more time. Look at that pour. Look at that pour. Tom Grossi might not be able to do much, but you can pour a beer. Goes fire half time. Bucks 47. Knicks 66. Oh, that's not good. Okay, that's not great. That's not great. Drink it like you're Steve Austin. Give me a hell yeah. All right, Alan. Let's see. Let's see. That's cold enough. Oh, that's so good. That is so good. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Ooh, Brandon. Happy almost freaking fracking birthday. Let's go. Hope you enjoy the day going to Disney. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. The reason why it's Grey Goose is so you could trick people saying green goose. What? What? No. No. Dominic, I'm not my favorite comedian. No. Grown up influences wise, like Jim Carrey, Robin Williams, but John Panette, that's where Nene came from. Amazing. Currently, like Mike Birbiglia, I talk about all the time. His storytelling and how he weaves in jokes is great. Jesselnick is great for his delivery. So, yeah. They're good. Pretty damn good. I don't really watch MLB. So, go Brewers, but, you know. When's a New Zealand stream? I want to go to New Zealand so bad. I want to go so bad. So bad. Honestly, it's true. It is very, very, very true. So, yeah, go over the Bengals schedule. I mean, it's not fun. It's not good. Let's see here. All right, so they got Chargers. That's a tough game. Steelers, that's a tough game. Cowboys, I think they can win. Titans, I think they can win. Browns, they should. Broncos might be tough. And then Steelers. Yeah, they can lose like one more game. And there's like 3 definitive tough games on there. It's be tough. It's be tough. It's true, Mitchell. Joy would they fire? I think defensive physicality being legislated away will only start to truly hurt the NFL when it needs new fans. It was a big part of NFL appeal. Sure. Yeah, no, I know what you mean. I mean, that's kind of been the case, though, for a while. I mean, you look at just the way that the NFL has treated and the media around it of, like, big hits. There is such an emphasis on the safety element, which obviously makes sense. You want to keep the players safe. But, like, there was a time where a lot of us grew up and it was like the biggest hits were constantly shown. Like Brett Favre, the amount of concussions that he had, and then he played the following week or got back in there on the next drive, and you're like, oh man, he's so tough. You know, like they have changed the perception significantly on big hits in the NFL, and in particular, like defense when it comes to anything that's really going to impact the offense. And I think like that's been the biggest problem with the game right now is everybody wants offense because offense is fun, right? They want to see the big name quarterbacks. They want to see the big name wide receivers and all that great stuff and light up the league. That's why it's always going to be a QB as an MVP. That's why they're always going to be paid the most because that's the most important position. But The problem is when you start, like we talked about last night, like the Aaron Rodgers rule. Like that's coming from my quarterback. I remember watching that game when Anthony Barr broke his collarbone because he fell on top of him. And they, I'd say, like legislated it away. Hi, Moosey. And so now that's a penalty, like even that. And I feel like just when it gets to the point where it's so ridiculous and it's over the top, like when roughing the passer is called wrong, that's when I think people get even more angry, because if you're going to call roughing the passer, I think a good amount of people understand, right? And if you're going to be a little bit more conservative with that and be like, hey, we really want to protect these quarterbacks because that's our biggest investment, right? I think it's just, there's that understanding, but when it's, you get hit here, or right, or you can't stop gravity, and it's obviously not intentional, that's when it kind of really impacts the game, because then you're just like, all right, well then it's just offenses, and that just sucks. Tracy, thank you for the $1. Appreciate you. That's why, like, I'm all about the overtime rules, because in the playoffs, sure, if you want to talk about fairness, and I'm talking about this as a Packers fan who have seen many, many overtime playoff losses, many, but without touching the ball. But I think it's during the season, man, like I liked sudden death. No, like defense is a part of it. The problem is that the rules / the officiating benefit the offense so much that it's obviously weighted. Did Fire You and Perna doing GPS and Sputniks? It's Veteran Days. Go Veterans. Yes, we are. We should be. Yeah. No, did Fire Perna watch more Coach? Hope Germany game won't melt your eyeballs. Oh, I'm sure it will. But as far as I know, he has not watched more Coach. As far as I know. So, nobody asked for overtime rules to change until the Chiefs win an OT. Yeah. Like, again, and during the playoffs, I'm cool with it. I get it. Playoffs are fine. Like, you're having the best of the best. Let's see both offenses, especially because it's weighted. Let's see both offenses. During the season, though, meh. Not sure about that one. So, hates the Vikings. It's true. It's true. I do not like the Vikings. Oh, now Moosey's got to come back. Hold on. Oh, come on, buddy. We got to get some water. So Moosey has a ritual that is being interrupted, but on Friday night Q&A, it's okay, because then he just comes and sleeps on the couch. Come here, buddy. So Moosey's ritual is that he's got to go lay on his spot, or in his spot, I should say, on the couch, and he does have a spot. Anytime, like, there's a guest that comes over, or, like, Sinclair is in that spot, he will stand back. Hey, Henry, almost 48. Let's go, babe. Let's go. He will stand across the room and just cry at you. And he will just, like, he'll just go, the entire time. Because he's 80 pounds, but he is the biggest baby ever. Talking about you. So anyway, he then sleeps on the couch until he is snoring. And then he will get up at some point during the evening, because I stay up super late, walk over into the kitchen and drink all of the water in the water bowl, and then jump back on the couch and go to sleep. And this happens every single night. Every single night. Certified Fire Tom, thank you. I was getting into football a year back, and I watched first ever scripted video about the Cowboys. I remember wanting more. Hey, I appreciate you, Certified. Still best sport. I love it. Jed 252 to Moosey P for the day. He does. Turkale just hit a pile driver on WWE TV. Let's go. Let's go. Samuel, if they turn, you have a soft spot for the Falcons, given how many times they tormented the Vikings. Also, how many times have you watched the Michael Vick OT run? Michael Vick destroyed Lambeau Field back in, what was the 02? That's what I remember Michael Vick for. I was like, oh, I did not like. He was electrifying to watch, man. Electrifying. But no, there is not a soft spot. 28-3 is like penance, because no franchise should go through that. But, oh, man, it sucked. Mike Torres, good OT rules last Sunday. Go Rams. There you go. There you go. So, from Jersey. I'm not from Jersey. I'm from New York. Gotta be from New York. Least favorite, Vikings. Vikings. Fantasy lineup? Bro, I have like 6 different fantasy teams. So it's all over the place. And they're not doing well. They're not doing well. So, not good. So, who's your favorite WWE superstar? Right now it's probably Gunther. Seth is great. Roman's great. Yeah, but Gunther is just he's a great wrestler. So I'm really glad that Triple H is in charge of like Gunther because yeah, under Vince, like I for many reasons, but he's just so good. And I mean, he's been great before he got to WWE too. Agent, if I were punishment did you lose on clickbait that's making you stream the Germany game? I don't think it's gonna be a good game. It's not gonna be a good game. No, it was from last week, I think. It was last week's game. So Vikings mentioned Duck Duck Grey Duck. Yep. Isaiah Williams, there you go. Khalil Herbert going in his first snap as a fumble. That was rough, man. That was rough. So, fantasy worth getting into? I would say, Alec, like, it's fun. But, I mean, I was playing fantasy back in college. And it's a really great way to learn players. Like, I will say, you know, fantasy for all its flaws and like in terms of just influence on the game. And what I mean by that is just rooting for that. And like a player didn't have a good fantasy day. So because of that, they didn't have a good game. Like, and that gets its way into analytics and, you know, discussions of me. I just don't like that. But it really does. Like you learn who like the second and third string running backs are for the Saints. So it is a really, really nice way to learn that. Negative 5, buddy. Done any research on General Halcombe, Marine Chief of Staff for World War II? I have not. No, and again, the majority of the reasons why is because, so when I taught history, so I taught for 6 years, I only taught U.S. history for 6 months. And it was during my leave replacement. So I started in November, and we didn't even get to World War I. So, yeah, that's why it's a little bit limited, because then we're just going back into college. And college, there wasn't a huge focus on military history. So, yeah, it's definitely a blind spot for me. Stern, if I watch a video on the trash influencer cell, may appreciate you all the more. Just a bunch of garbage. Hey, I appreciate you, Stern. Yeah. That's it. We won't get into a whole thing, but yeah. Zach would fire. I made a correct Thursday night football pick since week 6, 93-46. Hey, that's a great overall record. Thursday night's not going so hot. That one's not so hot. But yeah, you're I think the last sponsor I took, like just me on this channel without like GPS or clickbait, it was probably around like 2019, 2018 with Squarespace or Pristine Auction. Nathaniel Tenor, Tom just got a vegan magazine called Forks Over Knives. Got some good stuff in there. And while I will not convert to vegan, it was interesting. Hey, it's all good. Find it interesting. Try a recipe. That's it. I always think it's funny because the vegan, like the word vegan, I feel like is such it's a vilified word in the stupidest way. And like, it's legitimately funny as someone who like ate meat and stuff like that. It's funny because I think it's like associated with like on the internet, you know, like, oh, they're gonna be crying about this, whatever. But the amount of people who just already eat vegan food just means just not from animals is amazing. So yeah, like I say all the time, like I just make recipes like when I'm cooking, recipes that I would have eaten with meat, and I just replace it with something else, and that's it. Beans, like rice, like every single vegetable, like fruit. But yeah, it's whatever. It's whatever. So, ooh, worst Christmas movie? Santa is a jerk in Rudolph. I don't know if that's the worst one. There's some Hallmark ones, not good. Not good. Oh yeah, there's great meals. That's it. Just something different. So, that's it. Well, doesn't work for you? All right. Works for me. I love it. Moving on. You saw the bracelets from the Baltimore 30 and 30? Yeah. So I have the purple one upstairs. Yeah, I've kept these on every day since 30 and 30. And then I got this one in the International Stadium Tour. I lost one of them. It just slipped off my wrist in Brazil. And then one of the other ones from 30 and 30 broke. The purple one that's upstairs, the only reason I don't wear it is just because it's too big. And it'll slide off easily. So, that's it. Oh, no, Jason, I don't take it to heart at all. People want to, like, I don't care. Like, I'm just going to eat what I want to eat. So I ain't going to tell you what to eat. You ain't going to tell me what to eat. And we're rocking. That's all. So there's some Hallmark movies. So, B Coop, not this week. Not this week. But Jack Frost. Oh, yeah. Do I ever wear real pants? Yeah, I do. But that is legitimately a, I love it. That is, if I'm going to work this much the way that I work, like, I'm going to be comfortable 100%. So yeah, during the season, a lot of times I am in pajama pants, 1,000,000%. I was like, I will work 18 hours a day. God, no problem. I'm going to be in pajama pants. So that's it. During the week, we rocking. God, I want to be comfy. That's all. That's what they do. I think Bears have a shot this weekend. Yeah, they got a shot. I think they're going to win. I picked them to win. So what do you think needs improvement in public education? Stratus, how long do you have? How long have we been going? Hour 25? You're going to need at least another 4. A lot. Like a lot. So, I mean, you could start from the classroom level. You can start from the administration level. You could start at the local level. You could look at the state level. You could look at the federal level, because changes need to happen in every single one of those, especially now. Like, there is zero incentive right now to be a teacher, except for those who legit just want to be teachers. And what I mean by that is, if you are a teacher, you know you do not get into this for money in any way, shape, or form. Shout out Janine. You get into this because you love teaching. You want to teach. The hours are insanity. It is literally a 24/7 job. You have summers off. Bro, I was a teacher for 6 years. I never had a summer off. And the amount of work you do and the crap you get from administration, or you have to deal with something with the curriculum, or if there's parental issues. And notice I'm leaving the students to last, because the vast majority of the problem, they're not the problem. So, yeah, it's tough, man. And especially now, I mean, it's even more difficult because COVID just crushed it, man. COVID did, like, legit damage in terms of just the education world, like, was unprepared, super unprepared. And teachers were given even more, and students, man, like, they went through it, man. Like, both kids, like, 7th grade didn't come back to school until they were freshmen in high school. Yeah, that's, it's a time. So just legit support for teachers. And on top of that, too, like, during COVID, we're vilified. It is a thankless job, but it was a thankless job before COVID. And still teachers taught because they wanted to teach. And yeah, I mean, I loved it. I loved every second of that job. Even in, like, the bad times, I love that job. Because it's a job worth doing. It makes you, like, it is a calling kind of aspect. And I know that gets used a lot. But unfortunately, that gets taken advantage of by administration, by the powers that be, to pile on more work and just be like, oh, bless your heart, you're doing so much. So yeah, shout out to teachers. They are legit, like, some of the backbone of how this all functions. And education is constantly under attack, and that's even before it was politicized, which has made it so much worse. So yeah, it's tough. It's bleak at times, but you know, you still do it. Named Fire, gotta fight your way out of a zoo. What animal pin do you start in, and what WWE superpower do you choose to help you? Oh, okay, so they're pen. Got it. Can I just be with, like, birds? Yeah, just like exotic birds. I don't even gotta fight. I'll bring like Braun Strowman. He's big. Distract the birds. Gotta go. Done. And then I just leave. Then I just leave. Dipboy Tour saying, can I make my first Green Bay jersey 23 Grossi? Ooh, for fan of the year? I mean, you could do it. I'd be honored. You send that to me too. I'll sign it if you want me to. If you want me to. Don't want to assume, but I got you. Hell yeah. How many letters of recommendation have I written? Oh, God. A lot. A lot. So, yeah. Good amount. I would say... because first year was all freshmen, second year was freshmen and sophomores, so it was my third year that I started writing. So my third and fourth year I wrote a lot. Yeah, definitely in just 2 years it was over 100. Yeah. So, oh yeah, Anthony, yeah, workplace politics, all that great stuff. No, yeah, it's tough, man. It is definitely tough. Underfunded district, yeah. I mean, I have worked at private schools where the tuition is $20,000. I have worked in extreme high poverty situations where we are not even in a school. I have worked at some of the best public schools. And at the end of the day, like, it is just teaching is teaching, right? And you think like, oh, it'll be better here, what have you. And there's places you can go, but yeah, no, it's a time. It's a time teaching. I loved it. It just got to a point where I was doing this for 6 years and I was doing that for 6 years. And that last year was just so bad. It wasn't teaching and it sucked. And I was doing this and going through some stuff. So we said, here we go. Detachment. No, I don't think so. Whether they have hope? Yeah, I think they should beat the Patriots. They should. If they don't, that's all right, Matthew. It's all right. Do the 5 best. Statistically, yeah, I mean, I could look into that. That's fine if people would like that or they would watch it. So, one thing that students did that made you think about them. What's one thing that they did? What do you mean? I do not follow. One thing they did. Yeah. Dallin teach at community college, or it's just no time. It's just no time. I would love to teach my own course. Oh, I would love it so much. But again, the amount now that I work at this, I don't, especially during the season, I just don't have time. And that's right around when school year is going on. So don't really have a second favorite NFC North team. No, it's just Packers all the way down. That's it. Yeah. So, I mean, that's it. It's not great, but we're trying. Ambassador, appreciate you. Thank you. But yeah, it's a tough job, man. Teaching is a tough gig. And again, you do it because you love it. So, because otherwise you wouldn't do it. That's the truth. Yeah, 25 years, did. Known teachers for a long time. But like I said, like they are a major part of the foundation that makes this work. So, yeah, it's an issue, man. It's an issue. So, yeah, Finn. No, COVID. I mean, again, we're still experiencing that. That has not changed at all. Right to Rodgers retire after the season. He might. If they don't make the playoffs, they might. The first female chief of staff. That's cool. Aren't they a lobbyist? Like a corporate lobbyist? Money in politics is such a disease. So, yeah, that I don't like. No, so how'd you get so good at editing videos? It depends. You might not think my editing is my editing. So I edit everything except for predictions and rankings. So those are done by Johnny Barks, who is a way better editor than I am. And he'll do the post game for the Packers. Everything else in terms of scripted and coach, and like the reaction videos, that's me. But that is it's just years of just doing it over and over and over again. And with scripted and coach and the sagas, I really like to take my time, but the key to editing, because I'm not incredibly technically proficient, I make sure that how do I say this? Like the artistic elements there. So during like Coach or a Saga episode, sound design's like super duper important. So like when music beats drop, like I'll usually have a cut of the camera like on the beat drop just to kind of go with the melody. So yeah, that's the kind of stuff that I edit for, is more like story wise. Then I edit on a 12-year-old program. So it's literally Sony Movie Studios 12. And I got it on my laptop, and that's how I started editing. And just because the amount that I work, and when I was working 2 jobs, I didn't have time to learn something else. So I still edit in that today. And I then transfer it to a different program to render it in like, much better quality. But yeah, so I still do it on like 12-year-old programming because I haven't had time. And every time I've tried like Adobe or whatever, it crashes my computer every single time. And I was like, I don't have time for this. Like I'm doing a reaction video that's got to come out immediately. So, you're for 25. Hey, damn. There you go. There you go. Who would you cheer for, Packers or Chiefs in a Super Bowl? The Packers. Yeah, the Packers. Finn, no. Tuesday, because it doesn't open up my schedule. No, but that's why I brought in Monday Night Football scripted. I know it didn't happen this week, but that's why I did that, because I didn't have to then be confined to waiting on the Monday night game. And if it sucked, then I just waited a day for nothing. Do I recommend trade school students? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Especially with the insane costs of colleges. I mean, I'll be very honest. Like, I loved my college experience. My first year, I hated it. But overall, I really enjoyed my college experience. But the number one thing about college, and this is a great way to do so, is you just get to meet people who are different from you. Like, the social aspect of it is so incredibly important. And if you are lucky enough and like well off enough to be able to live away from your like hometown or like live on campus, and just learning how to live with people that are not your parents or your guardians, like that's a big thing. And like having it just come down to you to follow the schedule, to get up for class and all that, like the level of independence that's created with that, that's the best part. But in terms of like education, yeah, man, like you can go to trade school and make an absolute great living if you want to. Cal, thank you for the membership. I appreciate you. Thank you, and thank you. Bobby Terry, education will never be the same after what happened in 2020. School systems is just so broken. Respect to all educators who do it for the love of teaching. They're the real heroes. Yeah, it's tough, man. And like these are the jobs that you should be making easier. Like these are the jobs you should be making more incentives, because like, yeah, it's important, man. Like education, hot take. Like it is very, very, very important. And unfortunately, it has gotten politicized, and that's a whole different road that, quite frankly, I don't care about, because at the end of the day, it's about teaching students. Sam, thank you for the membership. And yeah, making teachers' lives more difficult, making the job more difficult is only going to not only negatively impact the teacher, but the students as well. So, yeah. That's it. That's it. But Discord Blue Wrench, gifted Discord Blue Wrench. There you go. There you go. Cooper, I don't think there's any, unless it's Bakhtiari if he gets healthy, but we'll see. Ever been addicted to something that was bad for you? I don't know, I work a lot, so I don't think it's bad, but 100% addicted to a good amount of work. Ronan, if they fire Tom, would you teach a class on how to get into the NFL, and how would you do it? I don't know if I would teach a class. Honestly, it's exposure, right? The amount of folks that have, like, that I encountered during 30 and 30, but especially on the international tour, of folks who said, like, hey, like, you were a great introduction to the game. Like, I'm very honest about who I am and, like, my understanding of the game and my priorities with the game in terms of, yeah, in terms of X's and O's, I'm not, like, that is a bit of a blind spot. Like, I can communicate with, like, Brett Coleman, all that, so it does great work with that, or EJ. But at the end of the day, like, that's not what I dedicate my time on, because while I find that part interesting about the sport, it's not like my passion. So my passion is like obviously the Packers and, you know, the actual game itself, but it's also, and this has happened through the first 7-8 years of me doing this, was talking to fans from all these different fan bases and hearing their experiences and really kind of just getting to know their story and their passion about how much they love their football team. And I was like, damn, I love my football team that much. And that was such a shared common ground that's why for these reaction videos, accuracy is like the number one thing I always go for. So yeah, like I obviously want to make it funny and entertaining, but I want a Seahawks fan to watch it and go, oh, he gets my team, because I'm doing the research to make sure that I do. But Janine Matura, high school, won our first playoff games 2003. Let's go! Janine! He's a dentist. He's a dentist. Chris, stop trying to be overly critical. Bro, it's all good. All love. I really like your lighting on your produced videos better than on your streams. Is that a difference in actual lighting or editing? So it's a couple things. One, this entire season, I have done scripted, except for I think it's maybe like a few shots. It's all natural lighting. So I just have to do it during the afternoon before the sun goes down. Now it's made more difficult, daylight savings time, but it's all natural lighting. I like the way it looks significantly more. And that's shot on a GH5, which is it's years old now, but that's what that's shot on. So here for the lighting, it's just bright light. So I fixed my Brio that it was actually clear, because before this it was not at all, because it was just all scratched up. So yeah, the unfortunate thing is, and this is what I'm trying to change in the new house, is that this lighting I have to move it constantly. So when I do videos that I need lights for, I need to move it. So if it's a reaction video, I need to move lightings all over. So it moves constantly. And so it's not fixed. And so I can't really have constant lighting. So that's something I hope to solve in the new house. But yeah, that's why, just to explain that. As someone who's worked in trades for over a decade, one of the major downsides people don't talk about is a permanent damage done to the body. 1,000,000%. I have no uncles that are plumbers in the trades, and yeah, no, it beats you down. Again, you can make a great living, but yeah, usually physically, that's a toll, right? And again, you can go to college and face that too, but yeah. Data 5. Good night, Tom. Gotta get super early tomorrow. See you Monday at GPS. Gonna work out at the local gym in Tacoma, Washington. Hey, let's go, David. Enjoy. Have a great weekend. And hold on, Lucy, you wanna go upstairs? Lucy wants to go upstairs. I'll give him 3 minutes before he wants to come back downstairs and go, Father, why did you leave me? Why? You know, some of the dark scenes of Stroud Rider sometimes. Yeah, all natural. Yep. Again, there's I think there's a couple shots that I had to do late and I had to use a light for, but you could tell which ones. But yeah, it's all natural lighting. So, yeah. Was it cold? Oh, yeah. Dude, I mean, again, the one downside of doing all the sagas during the football season, when it would obviously make sense, is it's winter. So, I had to go out and be really cold and, go in the snow and be in short sleeves. Wasn't the best. So, streams are bright. Yeah, no, I feel you. Yeah, again, I would love to I bought new lights. So, that was the thing, too. And I think this was more last year. But I bought new lights and there's a whole app for it and whatever. But the problem was the same thing. Is I got it to a really good mode. I was like, okay, this is perfect for the streams. But then a reaction video happens and then I have to go and I have to change the lighting so it's reaction video lighting. But then I have to come back here, and then if it's a playoff, let's just say, or I'm doing back-to-back-to-back streams or even just back-to-back, I have to constantly change settings. So it just unfortunately is not viable. So that's why I'm hoping in the new house I'll have the studio so I can have fixed lighting so it can kind of be that perfect level, and then the reaction will happen in a different room. Nathaniel Terry, education on is hard, and growing special education with so many challenges. Hats off to all teachers who choose that field. By the way, I hate the term special education. Yeah, I mean, it's, 1,000,000%. I mean, you talk about, it's a special type of teacher. 1,000,000%. Come on. I mean, I taught every single year that I taught it was an inclusion classroom. Yeah, I mean, like it's just it's a different level of teaching. It's a different level of teaching. So, hey, bros, appreciate you. Thank you. Oh no, Chris, it's all good. We rocking, bro. We rocking. No, I appreciate that. No, I know my lighting like for streams is not where I want it to be, and unfortunately, just like with the setup that I'm bound to right now, like my old TV from like 2013 is there. So when I'm watching it on cable, I'm watching here. But then when I have to watch here, like I have a million tabs open and trying to like keep up with the chat, what have you. So yeah, there are things that I've just been dealing with for a while that I hope to change, once we finally go to the new house. We'll see. Teamwork just started. Football season is just football, but afterwards, hockey, and basketball. Both those playoffs are a lot of fun. I really enjoy them. So, when thing to reach 1 million subs? If I didn't do anything and I just continued normal growth, it would be the end of the 25-26 season. So I think at like the end of January or February of 2026. But January, it's going to depend. I think we'll hit 750 still this November. I said, I think it was Rose, right? You commented on Twitter, I think it was, when you're like 750 in like a couple weeks. I was like, no, I think it's still November. Like I have a pretty good understanding of the algorithm just because this is all I do all the time. And so I think we'll hit 750 near like the end of November. December will be solid. I think again, like 765, something like that. And then it depends on the Packers for this upcoming January. If it goes really well, like NFC Championship game or Super Bowl, then I think it skyrockets. Because January is always my biggest month. If it's just a normal, like maybe they go to the wild card round or divisional and lose, we'll get to 800, I think. But it's about after that, how do I close that 200K gap? That's what I'm in the midst of thinking about. So, yeah. Take care, dude. Have a good one. Tomorrow morning? Or no? I don't know my game's tomorrow. Sunday, I know. Sundays is NFL Sunday ticket. Papa Grossi in here. Yeet. No. I like my fingers. I like it. No, Rose, it's all good. Again, it's momentum. So I think that makes a huge difference, because September is football's finally back, getting back into it. Boom, boom, boom. Everybody's super excited. Den, oh yeah, I am going for a very strenuous hike tomorrow. Oh yes, because I didn't get to go these past couple weeks. So, sorry, there was one. Yeah, no, it's just the algorithm. Like October, it slows down. So if we look at, I think I got 40K subs in September, which is a new record, which was insane, which beat the previous record in January, which is my best month, by like 2,000 subs. So September was 40,900 subs, and then October it should be cut in half. Yeah, it's 22.2, which is solid. So like this one is gonna be, November is gonna be my weakest month of the season, just because it's 9 teams or 2 wins. But that's kind of getting into the, all right, there's going to be some bad football played. It kind of, I don't want to say November football doesn't matter, because it matters for like team identities, but I say all the time, like the Rams lost every game in November. But a lot of teams start dropping out and not being so good. December, it usually takes about 2 weeks, and then things start ramping up a little bit because of the playoffs. It's delayed a little bit more because the playoffs extended for another week. But yeah, I think we'll hit 800 minimum by the end of the season, like by the end of January. But then it's going to be about how we close that gap, and we gonna try. Ghost with a fire and third quarter, Bucks 72, Knicks 91. That's not great. We had that one win. That was nice. Jim with a fire. Who's favorite Lions player, and do you think they can win the Super Bowl? Right now, I think they can at least go to the Super Bowl. We'll see. We'll see about winning it. Winning is different in the Super Bowl. Like if it's Chiefs Lions Super Bowl, this is not gonna make any sense. But for power rankings, I'd pick the Chiefs just for the experience. But favorite player? was Brian Branch before that hit. Hutch is pretty dope too, though. Pretty good. So, how cold? I don't know, man. I fell in snow. It was probably like an 8, 9. I like the cold, though. Hence why I'm moving to Wisconsin. A 15-plus minute scripted video? Probably not during the season. It might be during the postseason. And the only reason is because Mondays are so crazy. Because that is GPS. I got to write that, record it, edit it, put that out, and then record every NFL fan's reaction, at least 30 of those teams, then stream Monday Night Football, then do those last 2, edit it all together. So, yeah, and then I have to prepare power rankings, so there's no shot for Mondays. So I'm hoping that, like, during the postseason, I have a little more time. Samuel Terry, is an NFL misconception that annoys you? For example, I've heard several people claim the Titans were only 1 yard away from winning the Super Bowl. No, a touchdown would have tied the game. Misconception, I would say, is like the QB wins being a stat. It's not. I get it. Again, QBs, as I was just talking about, front of the league, front and center. Great. But you can have an excellent QB in a terrible situation. Joe Burrow right now is playing his ass off. They don't have a great record. So that, like, quarterbacks can win you and lose you the game 100%. That's why they're paid the most amount of money. But that being a stat is just not accurate. Geneva to fire sped teachers are a couple of bubbles off center. We love it. Teach kids for free. They pay me to do the paperwork, and they don't pay me enough. Amen, Janine. Amen. About an hour and change, Tyler. Hour and change. So, like, pitching wins. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. No AD. They will not. They will not. All right, I'm going to grab some water super quick. If you want to keep rocking, I'm vibing. We're rocking. Vibes are good. All right, I'm going to grab water. We'll be right back. I'm pee for the D. I don't know what defense I'm peeing for, but we're going to... Yeah, we'll rock. It's Friday night. Oh, I see the chair emotes. I see them. I see them. I know! He's the star of the show. I know. I know. Chair. Chair, chair, and chair. I know. I know. Oh, it's the chair. So great. It's fine. Do you see Chair making all these videos? No, it's okay, Chair. I love you. No, it's fine. I'm not jealous of my chair. It's fine. It's fine. Just a little upsetting. Just a little bit. Look, high school team. That's it, Lucas. Go. I got to rock. What's going on, Ollie? How you doing? It is a great chair, though. I do love this chair. Very, very much. I know. All right. Uno mas. Dos mas. Tres mas. MD with a fire time. Just get back from my hotel. Went out deer hunting and got a beautiful 4x4 on opening day. You got to go into the woods hunting for a piece of wood? You know, listen, I mean, personally, I just go down to Home Depot and then I could get a 4x4 there. But yeah, I mean, was it natural growing, just like out of the forest? Yeah, if so, that's beauty. Alice with A2, make a Jared Goff emoji. No, only if we get to 1 million for the Super Bowl. Herman with 2, I love you back. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for always having my back. I appreciate you. Your support is great. I'm a season ticket holder. I've been on the list for many years, and I'm like 80-something thousand away. So, any more noises from the woods? No, I haven't had to go and get firewood because it's been like kind of warm. It's going to get cold tonight. I don't know if I'll start a fire. We'll see. But, yeah, I haven't been out there in the dead of the night yet. I'm dog tour. No, but seriously, what kind of wood? You go to Lowe's. You don't have to go out into the woods for that. I'm just saying. Oh, the Ring app has been a buzzing lately, ladies and gentlemen. It has been buzzing. If you're brand new, not every Friday night, but a good amount of Friday nights, we do the Ring app, where it's the Ring app in my area where there's a whole bunch of people complaining. Stand fire, Tom! Bell 49ers think Shanahan has to go, holding team back, but I think that's a mistake. Won't sell playoffs without him, your opinion. Yup, you're 100% right. I completely agree. I get it. He is a good coach. He would get hired in a second. I'm just saying. I get it, but don't. He's good. So, all right, let's see. What do we got? Okay, here we go. This was from a couple nights ago. 2 loud booms and what sounded like gunshots. Did anyone else hear that? Neighbor 29. Celebrations with fireworks about the wonderful miracle that happened last night. God bless. Wonder what Neighbor 29 was talking about. Neighbor 40 says, amen. Amen. Neighbor 30. We have been unburdened by what has been. Yep. This seems like a racist comment. Don't know about that one. Neighbor 31. It was 3 big blasts separated by 10 minutes or so, about 7 a.m., I think. It didn't sound like a gun to me. It sounded more like a bomb, and it definitely wasn't fireworks. At least I don't think it was some construction site where they had to blow up. Neighbor 18. Yes, it was fireworks, my friend. Positive of it. So one person thinks that there's just bombs just going off around the neighborhood, and they're like, you know what? Let's go on in to the Ring app and see if bombs are exploding. Neighbor 20, been hearing it since this morning. Neighbor 28, sounded more like a blockbuster, but then another 2 minutes ago heard what sounded like fireworks, so probably someone lighting them off. Neighbor 1, yes. Neighbor, all conjecture. I'll read about it in the paper tomorrow. Thanks anyway. So the original poster was not happy. Neighbor 27, fireworks. Neighbor 10, assumed it was fireworks. Neighbor 57, just heard some now again. Not sure what's going on. It's fireworks. It's fireworks? Yes. Okay. Yes, I heard it as well. Wonder if it was a crash. Fire worked in the past, I think. Yes, I think it was fireworks. Definitely didn't sound like fireworks to me. It is, says Neighbor 18. I just heard popping now sounds like gunshots. Okay, well. Someone said Fox. And someone said yes, then no, then yes. All right? If anyone knows where this is coming from, please call the police. With the extremely dry conditions that have plagued us over a month, this is very dangerous. Neighbor 18, no, it's not. Okay. Let's see here. Multiple gunshots. Okay, so this is from the same night. We got multiple gunshots. Not even a comment, just multiple gunshots. By the way, it was fireworks. Foolish and selfish. We're still in a wildfire warning. I have a feeling this is the same neighbor. M-Dog, it's your explosive sound like typical deer opener. That's it? I heard fireworks. As former law enforcement, I know the sound of gunshots well. Oh, neighbor 41. He's been in the thick of it. He has. Neighbor 9. Nope. That is... Nope. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Yep. Nope. That is just straight up racism. I saw fireworks. Not gunshot, just fireworks. Saw them from my window. Fireworks. Fireworks. Hold on. It's fireworks. Fireworks in all caps. I saw them. Now we got eyewitness reports here. Heard them as well. Perhaps firecrackers? Yes. Where? Someone said here. Where is this? Right here. Look over here. Neighbor 16 is doing a little trolling here. All right, here we go. This is from a day ago. Now we're here. Speeding car. Been hearing this car for a few days now. Around this time, people use this as a straightaway to race their cars. Bad idea, period. Anyone else hear this? Vin Diesel's been hanging around these parts. I was worried about it. Neighbor 4, call the police and tell them. 2 comments. Neighbor 12, they won't do a thing about it. Neighbor 12's going to take the law into his own hands. Neighbor 29, not true. If it's the same time every day, they can station a car there to watch for it. Has 1 like, too. Moosey, you want to go out again? Oh, you're killing me, buddy. Oh, Dad, I gotta go drink all the water! Trying to get back to here. Okay. Cars are always speeding. The speed limit is 30 miles per hour. And most people drive between 50 and 60. Illegally passing on this road also happens. The speeding in this area is ridiculous. I have even attended board meetings. They do something at first, then it falls to the wayside. It's not until someone gets killed that this will be addressed. J2, if you had a Furiosa, what animal would it be? Well, Fursona. I read a Furiosa and I was like, Mad Max? I was like, I don't own a person. No. What animal would it be? T-Rex. G8 have you ever responded? What's your neighbor number? I don't know. I've never entered anything into this Ring app. Nay. Same here. Right? Original person. They can't get there fast enough. If I hear it again, I'll see if I can snap a pic or take a video and send it out. Call the police if you're concerned. They also call the state police immediately. Immediately. All right, let's see. Here we go. This is from yesterday. 2 helicopters just flew over the high school. Uh-oh. N536PD is Westchester County's police's newest helicopter. Looks like they're just doing trial flights from HPN and zigzagging all over Westchester. Yes, those are my flight nerds. There they are. Tyler, is this you? Oh, I love it. I didn't see anything on the radar, so it's either privately owned or someone important. Neighbor 14, that's nice. Neighbor 19, Fox. The Foxes are in the helicopters now. Oh, hold on. Dash is back. Hold on. Hey, Dash, great to see you. I'm shocked that you've returned. Okay. This is only from 2 hours ago, folks. So this is breaking news. Okay? Anyone's lights are flickering? Anyone apostrophe S lights are flickering? Question mark. This is from 2 hours ago. Okay? And for some reason it has 66 comments. And we are going to get to the bottom of this. Neighbor 9. Yup, the wind is crazy. Neighbor 17, yes, and power is now off. Neighbor 2, yes, by the high school. Dapper 2, our favorite movie of all time, also favorite horror movie. Favorite movie, Spaceballs or Airplane. That's definitely for comedy. And then horror movie, it's probably Hereditary. I really liked it. Okay. Yep, I'm at a restaurant and they have flickered about 5 times already. 5 times! Neighbor 30, it's the high winds. Yes, at least 3 times dimmed way down and came back up. Flickered. Yes. Yup. Yes. Thunder, question mark? Nope. Yeah, just happened. Yup. No. Explosion on big house party blew up transformer. What? Tony Todd the Candyman passed away today. Oh, no. No. Nah, you. Yes, lights out. Yes, lights flickering. Getting candles ready. Tristitute is the most white thing I've ever heard. Oh, yes, it's very white. But yes, but oddly, only one light in the house. Might have a haunting. Yes, flickered a lot. Yes, it's the high winds. Yup, yes, on and off for a second. Wind causing it. Lost power. What are the chances? It's just, all caps, you. Number 66, hoping my power doesn't go out. This is squirrels on the wire. And that's the latest update. So, folks, that's what's going on the Ring app. It's pretty nuts right now, so. It's pretty crazy out here, okay? So, I don't want to brag, but you see how tough it is out here. See it. People's lights are flickering. There are fireworks or guns or bombs going off. Squirrels on the wire. Foxes. Anthony Tarrant. Tom, hope you're having a good day. Question is for what favorite Taylor Sheridan show you've watched? Yes, the new show about the lioness was filmed about 3 minutes from my house. Taylor Sheridan. Hold on. I gotta see. Raymond A. Colt. Hold on. We'll say Taylor Sheridan. I don't know if I've ever watched any of that. I haven't watched Yellowstone. Hell or High Water. That's not a show, right? That's a movie. That's a good movie. No, I enjoyed that movie, so I know it's not a show, but I don't think I've seen enough of the shows. So, yeah, Lucas is fine. It's fine. All right, let's go. You know what? I'm gonna go another half of Weizen, Rachel. That's how much I like the beer. It's good beer. Good beer. They need to pay the light bills. 100%. 100%. Pew pew. Yo, do no mas. Don't rock and roll. Oh, yeah. All the excitement. It's crazy right now. Does the new house also have Ring? It does. So. As a comedian, what do you think about the late night hosts, aka comedians, flipping out over the you-know-what? Are we already in Harry Potter times? Is that where we are? Like, is Voldemort now? Hugh must not be named. I don't watch late night, so I don't care. I think people are going to have their opinions and feelings. I think that this week has been pretty damn difficult for a lot of folks. Obviously, folks who wanted this result, super happy. And I hope that for the country, things go as well as they possibly can. You know, it's at the end of the day, I mean, I think regardless of who is leading the country, there are things that are going to happen. There's things that are going to impact you. And at the end of the day, like, you need to do what's best for yourself. And the way that I look at it is like, I'm going to continue to just try to help. Just try to help. And that's the best that I can do. So, yeah, that's it. It's going to be the same place. It's going to be the same accepting place. The number one rule, just don't be an a-hole, right? But this is going to be a dope place where, you know, we're talking about football and life and whatever. So, that's it. Josh Fire, you should bring up to drop massive lore. Stroud Boys trying to blow up the moon again. That's guerrilla marketing right there. That's it. Right, G? Right? So, yeah. Feels so lame. Well, we turned politics into a circus, so that's what it did. That's what it did. I appreciate that. That ain't gonna change. Joe, hope you're well. Ran an election precinct on Tuesday as judge of elections. 16-hour day, but I enjoy it. Been working election day since high school. Hell yeah. Let's go. Papa Grossi used to do a bunch of election day stuff. So, hell yeah, Joe. Hell yeah. Yeah. I mean, again, I think it's the problem is at the end of the day, like the real issue is that you have billionaires and corporations who have bought their way into both parties. And at the end of the day, like, regardless of who is going to win and lose personally and amongst the general public, they're going to make more money. And that's the very disappointing reality of it. But again, you just got to try. Just got to try. So even if it's just being kind to people, like it matters, man. It really, really does. So rock out. Yeah, empathy. It's not a weakness. Favorite Marvel movie? Might be Guardians OG. Might be the first one. Might be the first one. So, yeah. Hitchhiker Guide, right? Voted. Oh, yeah. Gotta vote. Gotta vote. Gotta make sure you do. How many hours sleep? It depends on the night. If it's a good night, it's about 6. Good night, about 6. It's pretty solid. It's better than what I was getting, so cheers. Yeah, bro. Just didn't get a chance to do it. So, we'll rock. Oh, we'll rock. No, this is good beer. This is very, very good beer. I am Groot. Yes. No, OG Guardians is so good. The soundtrack alone was just so damn good. So damn good. So, yeah. I mean, like I have said many times within this community, you know, it's like you could disagree on politics, that's all well and good, but at the end of the day, like there are lines that you can't, you know, and if we are going to start targeting people and discriminating against people and any kind of sexism, racism bullshit, like that ain't happening. Like that's teacher time. That's like, I wouldn't allow that in my classroom. I don't care where that is promoted. I don't care. Like that's not happening here. So that's a non-negotiable for me. And if you disagree, have fun. That's all. Rock out. Well, to fire Tom, want to ask you why the Commanders of Wildflower fan reaction videos. Been trying to figure it out. Big fan, by the way. Appreciate you, Will. Yeah. So if you go back to the East Saga, so it's a character Wildflower. It's Wildflower Turquoise when they were the Washington football team, WFT, and they were in the East Saga. So that's who Wildflower was, and that's just a character that's been around for a long, long time. Seven Fires Antonio, he did what? Freeman, your favorite receiver. Also your favorite broadcast call. It's one of my favorite broadcast calls. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's my favorite. No, he's not my favorite receiver, though. I'm not gonna lie, one of my favorites is Randall Cobb. I love Randall Cobb. Yeah, he's a dope dude. He was a great player. Thoroughly enjoyed Randall Cobb. I mean, there's been so many great receivers over the years, you know, for the Packers. We've been kind of blessed with that. So that's it. That's it. So, call them both games. Cheers. So, that's it. Chef with a Chief, at fire. Tom in Georgia. Finishing my training for Homeland Security. Can't wait to get back to Midwest tomorrow where it's nice and cold. Come on. Oh, Chief, you were doing so well. And then the Vikings. Appreciate you. Boost with a fire. My biggest gripe is the helicopters used to go over the golf course directly over my house every Friday. Looking forward to that again. There you go. Oh, Johnny. Season opener against the Saints. Runs that back 108 yards. Woo! I was like, yep, Randall Cobb. Is that how I'm going to do it, Shane? That's it. It'd be tough on the vocal cords. It would. Antonio Freeman's dope, though. Antonio Freeman, definitely dope. Donald Driver, Jordy Nelson. Oh, yeah. Bob. Might be the Panthers. Jason. Tom, now you tend to watch games muted for obvious reasons, but who's your favorite play-by-play guy, and why is it Kevin Harlan? Kevin Harlan's great. No, Kevin Harlan is really, really good. Al Michael, I mean, if we're just going not current. Al Michaels, yeah, but Pat Summerall and John Madden. I haven't listened to broadcasts in a long, long time, because usually when I can watch, it's on Red Zone or something like that. So, that's it. Yeah, I've seen KTO's video. Yep. It's been a hot minute, but if LG at 5, let us plays bad this week, I'm boycotting mayonnaise forever. That'll show them. Like, this is quiet quitting mayonnaise. Girls, to a Vikings horn sounds like the SW Emperor. Yeah. Well, listen. Horn. That's it. GCU rewatch, you point out a time where Frederick got upset, and you said your New York City accent came out. Is the New York City accent your normal voice in real life, and you try not to use it on the channel? Oh no, this is how I talk. Yeah, it's honestly, it depends on who I'm talking to. And obviously, like, there are words that I say that you hear that are very New York, right? So, huge. Like, huge is that's one. Mario. Like, you could hear it in a couple of them. But I said that, yeah, Mario's all the time. Mario. No, we don't. Mario. It's Mario. So, anyway. When it comes to, like, when I talk to folks, like, I feel like when I talk fast, so I mentioned this before, during 30 and 30, we took an Uber from Cleveland to Buffalo, which was about 2.5 hours. And it was dope. And I've told the story before, but our driver, she was Puerto Rican. And, like, I grew up with Puerto Ricans and are friends with many Puerto Ricans. And so, like, when we started talking about our life stories on this 2.5 hour car ride, like, the accent came out. We were talking insanely fast. And it was super dope to just talk to someone, like, from the East Coast. Like, they're originally from Massachusetts. And Johnny was, like, trying to sleep next to us. We just talked for, like, 2.5 hours. So it comes out every now and then. Or if I'm talking super fast to, like, you know, friends, stuff like that. But yeah, no, we're not, I don't change my voice for, I talk too much to change my voice. So a lot better than Joe Buck and Troy Aikman. Yeah, I mean, I think Buck and Aikman get a lot of hate. I don't think they're the worst, but yeah, Pat Summerall and Madden were Houston Texans. Houston. So that's it. Oh, that was Mario, not Mario. Yeah, I had a neighbor, Mario. So it's Mario. That was it. Wario. I'll do. It's not Wario. It's Wario. But I won't do Mario. Mario that just sounds wrong. Also, going to the Midwest, there is one thing I will never do. I will not call it a roof. It'll be a roof forever. The roof is on fire. It's a hit, not roof. The roof. The roof. No. That one I will not do. There will not be pronunciation of the O's. 100%. I'm hanging out in Wisconsin long enough. But, nay. Got over hot dish then. You go down south enough, it becomes roof. Yeah, roof. I can't do it. The roof with the dog. Whoa. The dog sound? No. Roof is different from rough. Rough is a dog sound. Don't be starting this. Rough is a dog sound. Roof is what it's called. Roof is something else. I don't know what that is. It will not become a bubbler. No, it will always be a water fountain. There's no shot. No, sorry. That one, no. Nope. No, we will not do bubbler. I know what bubblers are, but nope, we will not do bubbler. Now, I don't know how many opportunities I'm going to have to be near a water fountain. So, because now they're just like at the airport, there's like the bottle fillers. So, yeah. Colin, yes. Rough, just the way the mother likes it, Trebek. Well played. Great reference. Ghost Pilots game. Final score, Bucks 94, Knicks 116. Pain, nothing but pain. Yeah, that's not great. That is not great. Water fountains are outdoor structures, good sir. Listen, this is what we should really be talking about. This is the one. Will you slap your knees? Oh, yeah. Well, gotta be going. Nathan, if since I've been watching McAfee, I develop a Yinzer accent around my friends, even though I live near Seattle. That's it. Right? It's what you consume. Worst type of chocolate, anything with mint in it. Nope. Won't do it. Nay. Bubblers sound like something that's actually kind of cool. It's not a water fountain. It's not a water fountain. Nay. Angela, if I appreciate you saying boiler the other day. Hey, when people said hot water heater, cold water cooler. There are hot water heaters that are not boilers. Like those, though they are different. But yeah, no, I got a boiler. It's true. Looks like gotta be going. Hitting the old dusty trail there. So agree on mint and chocolate. Nope, it's soda. You go further up, west and north, it becomes pop. Gene Wilder's Willy Wonka. the only Willy Wonka. Sorry, Johnny Depp. No. No, no. Nay, nay. Nay, 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 nay. Nay, nay. We'll learn, Steven. We'll learn. Kyle, we're rocking. Always soda. It's true. Yeah, so pop, we're not popping. Ain't popping. So, not hot water here, just water heater. What about mild water heater? What was mild? Only pop in Western New York, Tom. All he wants no part of that soda all the way. That's true. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, Western New York. Western New York is is different from. I mean, New York is very large, so yeah, it depends on where you're going. Upstate, you going Western. It also depends on where you live, if you define that as upstate. So, Racket. Not a big musical guy. Old school Lion King. Gray Duck, get out of here. Water. It's water. Not water. Got no water. It's water. Water. That one's fine. That one's fine. Water? That'd be a Bruce and Springsteen. You got water. You ain't got no stickers. No. Poppin' Indiana. All right. Again, it's fine. You can be wrong. It's fine. It's fine. Fantasy team's not great, Billy. It's not good. Not good. No, Emp, I don't. I definitely don't. Traffic circle, roundabout, or rotary? It's the rotary. Rotary. Also, rotary telephones. Five Fox and Fire. I don't like mint and chocolate together, but my favorite Girl Scout cookies are Thin Mints. All right. Yeah, no. I just want... If I'm going to have mint, I'm brushing my teeth. Or I'm chewing gum or having a mint. That's it. That is all it is. So... Roundabout. Oh, yeah. Roundabout's a big one. Roundabout. Yeah. Andrew Fire. What do they call it? Texas hot where you are? Texas lunch different all over? What? Ooh, okay. I don't know what this is. Hold on. Texas hot? Please hold. Research is happening. Texas hot. Okay. But what is that? What is a Texas hot? In its simple classic form, the hot Texas wiener is an all-beef hot dog blanched or par-cooked in 350-degree vegetable oil in a fry basket for a few minutes, cooked by another hot vegetable oil bath. I have never heard of this before. I have no idea what this is. This might be, again, if it's not just Texas, I just don't know what it is. I have no idea what that is. Oh, no, Western New York? Yep, nope, that's not me. Oh, they're chili dogs? Is that what they are? All right, we're gonna try it, Kristen. We're gonna try it. Yeah, no, like, is it a corn dog? Like, what are we rocking with? What are we? I don't know. Texas do be hot, Victor. Texas do be hot. That's true. I was there. It was hot. Louisiana, I have never felt humidity like that. That punched me in the throat. Laser, they fire. Sandra and Phoenix, I've been intrigued by your occasional gloss up Titans. Titans? The Titans? Yes. Right. It's pretty good, right? Titans. Again, every now and then, some just weird sounds come out. Fine. Dude, roundabouts, rotaries, those are dope. They are good. They are efficient traffic devices to control the flow of traffic. I like them. Dude, when I had a drive in Ireland the first time, I literally got off that plane and I had to drive on the other side of the road, on the other side of the car, and in Dublin. That was not fun. Chief with terror, breaking news. Anthony Fauci's caught developing steroids for the greasy, grimy Green Bay Packers. Also, he made the ayahuasca Aaron Rodgers took out of the Hudson River water. And other news, Skull Vikings. Fake news. Fake news. It's true. It's true. Do not trust people in roundabouts. Just gotta wait. Just gotta wait. Can you imagine flying cars? No. Who would insure that? Who in God's name would insure that? There's people who shouldn't be on the road. Yeah, ooh, nobody. Nay. I enjoy just... It was wild. No, I do like the rotaries, though. They're good. I feel like they work pretty well. So... Oh, yeah, middle-aged. 1,000,000%. The best way to be a driver is to assume that everybody else on the road does not know how to. That is the best way. I have never gotten into a moving accident because of that. So it's worked out. Have I hit other things backing up? Sure, that's a different story. But in terms of, I've never got, thank God, let's knock on wood and all that great stuff. But just assume everybody is trying to kill you and you are just ready to go. That's it. That's defensive driving. That's the whole thing. You're anticipating everybody else being the worst driver in the history of the world. And that serves you well. Hey, Mama Half, what's going on? Assume everybody sucks, and you're good to go. You avoid a lot of accidents that way. Tara, frying out some burgers on this beautiful evening in Wisconsin. Have a nice cold Sam Adams winter lager. Cheers, everyone. Cheers. Cheers. How cold is it in Wisconsin? Let's get cold tonight in New York. Supposed to be cold. That's fair, Mean Gene. That's fair. Ooh, talking about those merges. Travis Tour, frustrating. Yeah, frustrating. Gotta pronounce the R. Frustrating? No, frustrating. Gotta pronounce the R. There's an R in there. What are we doing? Come on now. Maryland drivers. At least, again, I say this all about New York. It's about efficiency. Just get out of the way. If you don't know what you're doing, just move over to the right side. Otherwise, February? Yeah, February. That one, the R doesn't come up. Reator, I have no faith in humanity while I'm driving. Exactly. And that's the way you gotta be. Driving is survival. It's basically like Mad Max, just a little bit before it actually happens. Driving is survival. You're just trying to survive. Gotta go to a grocery store? Assume everyone wants to kill you. You'll get there. Apricot. No, it's apricot. Come on now. Tomato. I love how it's now just, what words will Tom say? Nathan Fire. Tom, worry about the Ravens defense is going to be fixed. Should I have hope? Not on the defense. I don't think I'm going to have a lot of hope. It depends on what Kyle Hamilton's injury is too, but I think your offense is good enough to mask that flaw. You can still win games. So, be fine. Matt LaFleur is the only way to pronounce that. Matt LaFleur, you can do it otherwise, but the only way is you have to have a pretty deep French accent when you say it, and then you're correct. So it's cool, 37 degrees. You know what? I think it's supposed to get down to 38 tonight, so I feel like I'm in Wisconsin already. That's it. 30-30 Uber's terrifying. Where should I? Oh, I know. DC driving is, that's a different one. It's a different one. Peter, gotta do it. Read us the dictionary. Chapter 1. Read the dictionary a lot. So, there you go, Gino. Yeah, see? I'm uneducated with that. But, Miami driving. Yeah. I mean, the major cities. I mean, Milwaukee's a different type of driving. Chicago. But Manhattan, it's something. It is something. Clyde Edwards. Hello. But Rachel, the reason that is because the way I said that is Clyde Edwards Alaire. And someone, I don't remember who it was like, you really need to pronounce it so every time I am the most obnoxious human being with that. I'm like, Clyde Edwards Alaire, just to make sure that it's in there. So Maryland's first sentence in the Learner's Primer Handbook is drive like no one knows the laws of the road. Maryland and DC are the best drivers because we grew up dodging Virginians on the road. That's it. It makes you strong. I was driving in Boston. I was getting honked at when I was at red lights. All right? You don't know what kind of pressure that is. What kind of anxiety? Where do you want me to go? It's red. I can't go anywhere. I'm going straight. It makes diamonds. All right? The amount of pressure driving in Manhattan, Boston, creates diamonds. That's it. Just saying. That's when you learn to live. When you're driving there, everyone is trying to kill you. It's true. Like one of my cousins, oh my God. My cousin Robin is literally the greatest driver I have ever seen. The things that she can do, and again, sometimes it is very terrifying, but man, she knows how to drive. Firefox, I learned different parts of the country either say lightning bugs or fireflies. I went both. Yeah, no, I went both. It was interchangeable. Yeah, go catch lightning bugs, fireflies. Yeah, it There's another one. Hey, Wheels, lock with another car? No, I have not. No. Thankfully not. Yeah, I got both. I got both. Yeah. As Rachel, why are they in there? That should be in there. That should not. About people driving on snow. So can I say, I love driving in the snow. I love it. And my car is not made for driving in the snow. It is I have never had a car that is good driving in the snow. I've never had four-wheel drive. I love driving in the snow. Because I know how to drive in the snow. Nope, I've never had snow tires. All right, that's going to have to change in Wisconsin. Never had snow tires. But, dude, I love driving in the snow. Because for me, it's a competition. I'm like, oh, I can make it up this hill. And I think where it stems from is a true story. I want to say I was probably 17. There was a legitimate blizzard that was going on in my hometown. And I was at my father's house, and I took my 1999 Honda Accord, and I mean, the roads were covered in snow. And I drove my ass to Kentucky Fried Chicken. I was not vegan at this point. And I pulled up. I was the only one in the parking lot. I walked in. There was people working. And I ordered a bunch of chicken sandwiches because they were like $1. And I was super broke as a college kid. And I got them. And then I drove back. My mother was not happy. She was not happy about that. But I know I drive in the snow. Man, tell me, we moved to Wisconsin. Will you come to Chicago? Oh, yeah. Chicago's dope. Just don't have a good football team. But Android, if I pronounce my surname correctly in one try, I'll send $100 on my disability, which show you my confidence. Oh, no. Please don't send me $100 then. Please don't. Hold on. I can't even see the full name. Okay, hold on. So it's Angelin. Ooh, this is a fun one. Sorry, this is getting me intrigued just because of teaching. Okay. I'm going to pronounce this incorrectly. I know this might be dumb. Can I have a language of origin? I'm going to spelling bee now. Can I? Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, it was really helpful, Shaz. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. English? Okay. I'd go like Bagshagahi or like Bagshagahi. It'd be one of those. That would be my first guess. I appreciate the challenge. Screwed. If I was driving in Colorado school 2 years ago and slid about 15 feet downhill in the snow in my Jeep at a red light and called it a day and went home. Yep, that's fair. Very fair. Use it in a sentence. Thank you. Science Terror Tom! That was funny when you use the Bills to confront Titans, so when they trade Hopkins Chiefs. I got you. We're all trying to figure out now. How old is this English? It's ye old English. Ye old. Oh, yeah. Look out for the deer. It's true. Bagshash. Really? All right, think that. Last name, is it Goj? Is that how you pronounce it? Is it Goj? No one has ever said it right, even when they hear it. Ye old English. Well, came close to one pronunciation, but not mine. Some others are guessing correct versions, but not mine. They're correct, but they're not. All right. There we go. The oldest of English. Is it like The Witch? You know, that movie where they're speaking like super duper old English? Oh, yeah, deer have no fear. They don't have any fear here. Deer, no fear. Here. All in 2 seconds. Bibbidi bobbidi boop. Okay, hold on 2 seconds. Bam. Rocking. Wild turkeys cross the road. I thought we're rocking. We are rocking. Shahi? Ooh. All right. 8 and 9? I don't know, Nate. Unless it's like the AFC South. I don't think it's happening. You know what I mean? Those is my mantra. Oh, geometrical? I have literally nothing but respect for truck drivers, not only because they're an enormous part of the economy, but more so of doing that, and especially when you have to get into the cities and stuff. My uncle did city truck driving for a while. That's a different level. But yeah, everybody is terrible. That's it. Sam, if I were top 5 underrated teams from NFL history, personally might include the 2003 Panthers. They won 4 overtime games on the road that year. Ooh. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to give you a good answer. There's no shot. Right this second, because I'm going to go immediately to Packers teams just because historically that's what I'm the most familiar with. So that's a great question. I mean, it might be a nice offseason video. I'll keep that in mind. I appreciate you, Samuel. Sorry I couldn't give a better answer. FLG, if I see Pat McAfee saying the NFL shouldn't have allowed the Hopkins trade, I did not see that. No, I did not see it. I did not. BG, probably 10, 11 wins. Science Theory, Tom, ready for Bills Chiefs? I am. I am very ready for Bills Chiefs. I think it'd be a great game. I think in terms of just like what looking forward to, that game's near the top. So, should be good. Should be good. Oh, we got 235. I think uno mas. Uno mas. Then we rock out. We're good to go. NFC Championship, Packers Lions. We were robbed of it last year. That'd have been so much fun. We do uno mas. Uno mas! Get a little who guarding on. Ugh. Yeah, no, this light is definitely too bright. I also moved it over, too, because that light was starting to go out. The original bulbs was pretty good. Pretty good. Middle-aged gamers, that's a great question. Andy Reid is legit one of the best coaches of all time. So, yeah. I will also say, too, and I know this is going to sound like a homer, dude, Matt LaFleur, to take Malik Willis and put him in a situation where, and shout out to Malik Willis, too, obviously, but to go 2-0 with a starter that he got, like, that's pretty damn good. And then to go into the Jaguars game and win, that's pretty good. Matt LaFleur is also a really damn good head coach. And the problem was he had Aaron Rodgers, so everyone just blamed Aaron Rodgers and said, like, oh, well, he has Rodgers, so of course he's going to be good. But how's Robert Saleh doing? I think Robert Saleh's a great coach. At least good defensive coach. I'm just saying. Oh, Rose! You didn't say anything. Or at least I missed it. Allagash in a can. Yay, nay. Yay, nay. Yeah, no. Coach of the year should be Matt LaFleur. Should be. It's fine. It's fine. Call me a homer. That's fine. Rachel, what seasoning do we use for the pumpkin seeds? We do. Ever said what would happen if the North Saga, if we did get Lions Pack? It would have been the same ending. Same ending, but it would have gone another week. But it would end with the Vince and Lionel conversation. So I'm very happy the way that it ended, though. I was criticized because it was like, you don't know it's going to end. And then it ended the exact way it needed to. So, yep. Contrary to Turk, confirmed Massachusetts drivers suck. Yeah, it's all right. We all suck. We all suck a little bit. That's all right. Emp, I don't think this year. I don't think so. I also don't think that should have been the goal. I would have been, oh, damn, that's really good, but I don't think so. We're rocking, Caleb. Big, but some salt and chili lime. Ooh, I like that. Peter Turner may not know, but followed for 6 years. Peter, I do recognize your frackin' name, and I appreciate the hell out of you. Thank you. 6 years. Damn. It's been a while, my friend. Been a while. WY made as far as a divisional round for the Falcons. I think that. Quarter waters. Oh, that's tough. Quarter waters. All right, court orders. Yeah, no, that one's not it. All right, hey, listen. From New York, you know? Cheers. It's all right, Contra. It happens. Cooper. Nah, you so cool. Bam. Been sub since 2019. I appreciate that out of you. It's crazy. It is very crazy how things have gone. What this has become. So, oh, Alec, I don't know. That's not up to me. It's not up to me. Hope so. You get that Allagash sponsorship. Let's go. Not refined enough. No, it's still good though, right? Still good. Allagash just good. It's good beer. Can't wait for Coach Season 6. Can't wait. Cannot wait. I can't wait to do it. I can't wait to have time just to do it. Yeah. Yeah. What's the best Coach season? I might have to say 4. I might have to say 4. Chat, you may know. 3 is really good. 4 is, I think just the consistency is so good. It's so good. I think 5 was good too. 5 was just a little bit rushed. I just had to force some things, but 4 is so good. Position group, epic, the pass rushing. 100%. 100%. Yeah, season 4 was excellent. Like, that's also, like, there's a lot of pressure. Like, season 5 is build up for 6. I agree. JC, yep. Season 3, finale being the best. I still think it's one of the best things I've ever done. Oh, I want to just make it so bad. So bad. Yeah, Michael, there you go. I figured that's where it was going. I figured. Poughkeepsie? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I want to make the final season so bad. I need to, like, just take some time and just write and film. Yeah. Like I said, there's I have a lot that I want to try to do. I really am going to try to hit 1 million subs before I leave here. Got to give it the old college try. So, and then coach. So, to like 8 of my off days to watch it, totally worth it. Let's go, Andy. I appreciate you. Hey, Gino, let's go. Still. Immediately after the Super Bowl. So that's the problem. I gotta go to the combine afterwards. So I don't know about immediately. But like I said, it'll be done before the next season starts. So yeah, I gotta finish it in this house, Thomas. I literally won't leave. I won't leave until it's done. So I don't care if I have to just pay rent on here, even if I'm not fully living here. It's gonna get done here. I promise. So yeah, listen, I understand that it's frustrating. The most frustrated person about it not coming out this past off season is me, because I want it to also just be done. But yeah, it's not gonna be rushed. We're gonna finish it the right way, and I'm super excited. It'll be great. Hell yeah, Rob, let's rock, baby. Let's go. Tanner, I think there could be Super Bowl teams if they're healthy, but at least playoffs, at least. So, yeah. Jaden Reed or Romeo Dobbs, who you lean? Probably Reed. Reed could just do a little bit more. And I love Romeo Dobbs. He has the strongest hands on the team right now. So, just had to buy a house. Trust me. I know. There's nothing but stress. But we'll get there. Oh, no, this was sent to me. So, shout out to Cecilia. Rocked it. Appreciate you. Hey, don't know. We're going to do it. I promise. We're going to send this out right. Bit by bit. But that's what that is, folks. I mean, if you've been here for any amount of time, like, you know what this is. You know who I am. And yeah, I'm just going to keep on making and trying to do some good and try to get that thing. We're going to try. So we'll see. We have your old house. I don't own this house, so that is not up to me. Whiskey, yeah, we are spoiled a little bit by Rodgers' lack of interceptions, but yeah, no, Love needs to get better in that category. He needs to learn how to let plays just die, and that's it. So, no, we'll rock. We will rock. I'm super excited. It'll be really good. But yeah, nail it. On. Let me run upstairs real quick. Gotta unlock the door. Un momento. Hold on. Come on, Moosey. I never meant to be so bad to you. This is so bright. Ugh. Alright, I want to fix this. Alright, that's a little bit better. It's still bright in the front, but it's fine. Herman? How do I say? Hey, Tristan, oh my god. The Montgomery fumble against the Rams. That was such an anger-inducing game. Oh, that game hurt. I thought about putting that in the top 10, but it just wasn't as hurtful, but it sucked. That sucked. Shane, yeah, there's no way to determine. I think under KOC, though, he'll be fine. I think he'll be all right. I think KOC is a really good coach, so. Tanner, at some point. SX with a fire. They ain't going on in the U.S. right now. Content has been a bright spot. Thank you. Also, go Lions. Hey, I appreciate you, Alex. I mean, listen. Right? It's a, some folks are going through a time. Yeah, there's a Jim Carrey, because obviously I mentioned him as one of my inspirations, if you will, for kind of just the impact he's had for comedic stuff. Providing freedom from concern. And I don't think it's a lot, but it's part of it, you know? And to be able to do stuff for charity, that's the most important thing. Mentor, oh, hi, Tom. Oh, hi, Mark. Oh, hi. But 15-1, yeah, it hurt, but that Chiefs game, you knew that it wasn't going to go well. Top 10 favorite moments from the channel in the house. Ooh, I like that. I don't know if people will be interested, but I like that. Rose of Fire. Normally not free on Friday night, so I don't get to watch Q&A live. Not sure if it's the chat or the beer, but I'm having a great time. Hey, let's go. Alrighty then, Craig. Alrighty then. Yeah, no, I've said this a few times. I think it's, it'll be weird. And again, like, this room is not that big. I've outgrown this space. There's literally boxes of things that are on the ground. Just stuff that I don't have room to hang or display, but it started here. So I wanted to, I want Coach to end here. I really want 1 million subscribers here. So we're gonna try. We do everything I can. And if we fail, at least we tried. That's all that matters. So that's it. Hey, there you go, Dante. There you go. Yeah, this PC I built. Yep. I built this with one of my friends. So built that. The other one I had built and it doesn't work. So coincidence, I think not. Exactly, Finn. I saw the amount of times I got tagged in that Macaulay Culkin post was insane. Oh, new women's U.S. title tonight? Oh. Okay, I'll hit a pile driver. I didn't know that. No, I heard the pile driver thing, but I haven't seen anything yet, so I gotta look at it. I'll see a point. Is enjoyable or at least worth it? What? What I do? What are you talking about this? The PC? Yeah, no, I think so. If you build your PC, you can get a better PC for cheaper. I mean, that's why I did this too, so. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Emp all the time. Grossi. Grassi. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So. Middle-aged, Brett the Hitman Hart, baby. That's it. So, backup bitter, it's a good fit for Russell Wilson. We'll see. We'll see. When are you ending? What are you talking about, coach, or? Thermal pace, true story. Lenny Fire Tom, don't know if I'm happy that Lamar did well last night or sad because the Bengals lost. Also, what's your favorite thing about doing YouTube? Ooh. Yeah, no, I hear it. It was a good game, though. I get to create. I love being able to do that. So, I mean, the sagas and coach and stuff are like my favorite things to do, and scripted is really fun. But yeah, it's that and just the community of people. Like, I've met so many people through this, and that's been the dopest thing. Just to continue this grow, and like the fact that we've been able to do so much good is really cool. You know, I feel I've talked about this before. Like there is a certain level of guilt that I have. You know, I left teaching and I did it for 6 years and I felt very guilty about leaving that, about going from a job that I knew was good and helping people and, you know, educating people. And it was, yeah, you do the job because you love it. And going to this, but like I always loved this job. And, you know, there were other factors that were telling me not to quit. And yeah, I'm so glad I did. And it has nothing to do with teaching. I think it's just, this showed me that, you know, I could do it, you know, just independently. This all just stems on me. You know, I'm very grateful because I think it keeps me humble, but it's a very grounding thing. Like I've had a job since I was 14 years old, and a good chunk of that time has been 2 jobs at the same time. And the way that I work is just like, if I don't work, I don't make money. So I've done this job for so long. It's going on to 10 years. And the majority of it, I didn't make any money. So, I mean, for literally, it took 5 years for me to go like, maybe I could do this. So, yeah, I think at the end of the day, I'm so grateful for what I do. But I work really hard to do right by all of you. You know, I'm so grateful for the support. I'm so grateful for how much money we're able to raise for charity. And the only way in my mind that I've convinced myself that we're able to do that is that I don't sell you shit. I like I told you, I've done Squarespace because I use it as my comedy website and I knew they were good. Pristine Auction, they sent me stuff that I gifted away, you know, and everything else. If there's sponsorships, is with other people, you know, because they got to pay bills too. But the way that I've always viewed this is if I don't make enough money to pay my bills, then I'm just not doing a good enough job and I'll work harder. So I'm very grateful to be able to do this job because I love it so much. I love the sport so much. I love that what we've been able to do. And the fact that a football channel, which is super niche on YouTube, can raise $1 million for charity in 3 years. Like, it's not a publicity thing. It's not to get fame or money or any of that BS. Like, if I was doing this for money, man, like I wouldn't have done this for a long time because there was no money in it for a long time. You just do it because you love it. And that's it. What the hell, Mitchell? God damn. I look up for 2 seconds, man. Hold on. Tom Spire, I can't buy beer. I'm too young. Can you hook me up? I'm not too picky. No, that's illegal. Bad. Go to therapy. Max Satur, RIP Tony Todd. I need to watch Final Destination. Matur, with your new powers, you've used it for good. Andy, thanks for the membership. Jonathan, what outcomes from this weekend would you be best for a scriptwriter saga? 11 months. Hey, I appreciate you, Jonathan. The Jets winning and the Strouds losing would be best for the lore. Hey, Laura. All right, hold on. Mitchell with a 4 hundo. Yeah, that's 8. All right, that's 8. Mitchell! Wait, Orange Cassidy out here, Mitchell? Oh, I appreciate that. Okay, so again, and every time this happens, because Mitchell is Mitchell, Mitchell was the top donor in freaking 30 and 30, and that's what I mean. And I remember, Mitchell, that we had that conversation one night, and I was like, my dude, do not have to do this. And you're like, it's me and my cats, and we're rocking. And I appreciate the hell out of all of you. And it has nothing to do with donations. You know, the way that I make money doing this is through donations and putting out as much content as I can so that the ads that play before it, I get AdSense money. That's it. We have the members and the Patreon, but I don't sell you stuff. I think that that's a very old school YouTube traditional kind of view, but that's what as I grew up, like that's what I was in contact with, and that was what's most important. So if I can create something that is going to help people who don't have access to it or get into the game or anything like that, yeah, the content comes first. And the community does, and now we're doing it with Chaotic Good. And good God. Nick with 20 memberships! What is that, 2 boops? I don't know. Boop! I appreciate the hottie. Brand new folks, join the Discord. If your membership expires, you get to still stay in the Discord, because there we go. Because why not? Nathan, thank you for the 5 memberships. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Lango with Tara. Tom, happy things turned out the way you wanted, being you. Cheers, brother. Hey, I appreciate you. What is happening in this chat now? Now we're flying. Martino at 20 love script writer on you, Tom. I appreciate the hell out of you, Martina. Thank you, and thank you. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. No, just went to Micro Center. Bought all the parts, and my buddy and I, we built it. So, yeah. That's it. Matter I buy a Tom Grossi flag, text ringtone. Wow, we're going way back. We're buying ringtones now. That's it. Nah, man, but it's a thing. It's like what I just said about the political aspect of it. You know, I feel like we are in a country, and I'm just speaking specifically about the U.S., that there's so much money involved with everything and is just leading a lot of decisions. And being in a capitalistic society, it makes sense, right? But this has always been not for money. This has always been for just, I love doing this. And I'm so grateful that I get to make a living doing this. But that's why I'm super hesitant on taking any sponsors. I'm super hesitant on promoting stuff, because what I want to promote is smaller creators. What I want to promote is donating to charity, because the only time I ever ask you for money is doing that. Because I feel uncomfortable doing it for anything else. So yeah, if people just stop donating tomorrow, I'll put out more content so I can pay the bills. Like, that's how it's always been. So I really appreciate you watching, subscribing, sharing, liking, just being here. There's nearly 600 of you in here still on a Friday night at 10:30 at night on the East Coast. I greatly appreciate it. Like, it is nothing but gratitude. And it is literally, I work every day to try to just do the best I can. So I appreciate the hell out of y'all. Dark Terror Bloodline, War Games. Tanner, thank you for the dollar. Appreciate it. Sean, just finished watching Nightmare Before Christmas first time. What'd I miss? It's great, though. It's a great movie. Great movies. What's this? Do I like popcorn? Popcorn's solid. It's solid. That's it. Hey, OPG. I appreciate you. Donations. I've never asked people for donations unless for charity. That's it. Never feel bad. Everybody, let me put it this way. I have been a broke high school, college, in my 20s adult. Like, I've been there. So I remember it was not that long ago that I was only putting $20 in my car. So never feel bad about not donating. Nathan Terra, scripted best series ever. Not just out of your content, but all YouTube and even other networks content. Love you, Tom. Go Seahawks. Yeah, that's very kind of you. I appreciate you. I do my very best. I do my best. Don Rogers is too damn sexy.
I'm gonna whisper sweet nothings into your ear. First, I'm gonna go get a can of tuna. Gonna get a can opener. Open the can. Eat the tuna.
Couldn't be sexier than that. I mean, come on now. Big Ben, whoever can get the healthiest fastest. So we'll see what the 49ers look like. But, yep. Kindest NFL football player you've ever met? Probably Grant or Benkert. Tanner, love you, man. Don't know I can use Apple Pay. Might see me more. Love you. PS, did you enjoy teaching? I'm touring that part of the world. Oh, yeah, no, I loved it. I loved every second of teaching. Even the bad parts. I loved it. Mitchell, stop donating. All I can say is LOL, which is somewhat odd looking back, because for me and Tom, I don't think I ever donated downstream. Like Mitchell, again, it's just... Again, I'm so grateful, man. I remember Jim B. Shout out Jim B. Literally, first person to donate $500 on here. I remember my first 100 viewed episode. I remember my first 1,000 viewed episode. I remember all of that because it wasn't that long ago. It was less than a decade ago. So, Rose, glad it helped. Glad it helped. So, that's it. Story behind the skulls. Pablo Grossi got me that one. And this was sent by a fan. So, yeah, I got that from Mexico. So, favorite memory of the channel? Either reaching $1 million for charity or the 100K stream. 100K stream. I mean, there's been some great moments. The Grossi Pussy was... God, that was such a fun stream. I feel like we need to have worse games that to create those kind of streams again. Cat's name? Nova Nebula. Nova and Nebula. Hey, Flug, I appreciate you. Thank you, and thank you. That'd be great, Big Ben. Martina Tarek, you come to LA so we can meet you. I did during 30 and 30. I will do 30 and 30 at least one more time. So it will happen again. I promise. It's not going to be next year. Even if I hit 1 million, I got to wait at least another year. But it will happen. I promise. I promise. So I have a chance at the bad game. That's true. That's very, very, very true. 100K. That was a time. The hair stream. The corn wars. Oh no, it was a potato too. Oh my god, it was great. It was great. Ugh. Kirk Cousins, he spits on kids. Oh my god, it was so much fun. So much fun. But I mean, that's my favorite part, man. It's the community. This community is awesome. I'm so appreciative of it, and I haven't changed. It's just me and me, Tanner. I appreciate the hell out of you. About your conception, the cavern. Hell yeah. All right, folks, we've rocked for 3 hours tonight. I appreciate you. Tom Stewart, let's bring this back to Elmo's voice. Oh, I don't know. Hold on. I don't know if I have Elmo's voice in me. Hold on. I don't know if I have it. Hold on. Nope. Wow. Yeah, my voice just cracked. I don't got it. Let's talk for 3 hours on. I'm gonna try it. Okay, I gotta do it. It's too high. Yep, bro. My voice is cracked. It's cracked. Nope. Poor Elmo. Poor Elmo can't do it right now. Elmo's tough. Yeah, it sounds like me during puberty. Just dropped. Just did. Raymond, thank you for my memberships. Appreciate you. Yeah, it's just because I talked a lot. So, that's all right. I'll get you. Remind me on Sunday. We'll do Elmo. Just remind me in the morning, and we'll do it. So, but folks, I appreciate the hell out of you. Yeah. We're gonna still rock. I know it's been a kind of it's been a week. So, we're gonna rock. We're still gonna help people. I'll be here. So, I'll see you on Sunday. We'll stream at least 2 or 3 games. And full week tomorrow. Rose, thank you for the membership. I appreciate you. But folks, have a fantastic weekend. Take time for yourself if you can. You know. And yeah. Just be a little bit more present. But folks, I'll see you on Sunday. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Tom Grossi. And as always, go Pack Go. Appreciate y'all. Let's rock. Sarah, you're gonna buy a big bag of chips. You should still buy the chips. You can do it.